one of my favorite crews, because the entrepreneurs who grew up together, now they created this show to make the community better. Speaking on being leaders, strong husbands and fathers, role models for our sons and our daughters, to business ownership. Like forget a building, you could own the strip. The squad holding it down as Jay Norris with C. Nick, T-Rel and B. Hicks. So what y'all wanna hear about? Like Hail Marys, they gonna air it out. So kick back and listen, they gonna set it, man. You're gonna be enlightened, and that's on everything. That's on everything. That's on everything. They are here to heal the people like Dr. Sebi, man. That's on everything. They celebrate success, so raise a toast with them and watch the confetti rain. That's on everything. 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 That's on everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go. Right back like we left something. Here to give you everything that you need and nothing that you don't. And that's on everything. Welcome back,
That's on
fellas.
everything.
Yes, sir.
For
That's
sure,
on
for sure.
everything.
What it do, what
Got
it
that
do.
extra hour. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
I can go another round.
Do we need to keep this up or should we just like officially end
Man,
this shit?
get rid of it.
Every time it happened, I'm like, my wife, like, I thought they canceled daylight
Man.
savings time. She's like, no, it's still. I'm like, why? I don't get it.
They brought it
Hey.
up and voted on it. And
This is what went through my head, bro. Because where I work, there's a third shift. So when the time changed and you at work on the third shift, what do I stay later? Am I leaving early? Like,
And am I getting paid for that hour?
am I getting paid for that hour? Is that a bonus?
Where's that hour?
I gotta find that out ASAP. When I go back to work, I need to know because I feel for them people, man. I don't know if it's good or bad. So,
hey, I'm about to ask ChatGPT, like, yo, what happened?
yeah, ask
Hey,
Claude real quick.
Y'all better not tell her I told you, but my wife's sister hit her up this morning like, hey, if I put something in the crock pot around 3, is it still 4 hours?
Oh, that's another one. The element of time.
What happened to my crock pot?
You better use that clock on the stove, nigga.
Yeah, set the timer.
What the clock say? Yeah, don't go off of Apple time. You just
Apple's
lost.
official.
No, I'm saying Apple's official, but if you cooking something, go by the stove clock.
You better go by the
You
stove
better get
or set that timer
thermometer out, bro. It's gonna be a long daylight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you get way too advanced with that cooking. They ain't checking temps.
Nah, I am. Cause you're right. What happens to that hour? It's supposed to be
It's a mystery.
4-hour cook.
Like
Mhm.
I didn't want to research it, so I just thought we throw it out there to see if anybody knew. But see, ain't nobody had to deal with that yet. So I'm just saying we need to figure out a solution to this to this time saving.
I think at
Ain't
this
nobody out
point,
there
like
picking corn no
if
more.
you working when the time change, you already losing. I'm just
Facts.
saying, dog. I'm just,
Facts.
Yo,
You lost.
you already losing.
hey, remember Common had a song, The Questions? And it
Right,
was
the
just
questions.
like,
Yeah, the questions.
yeah, you should have asked that question, man.
He has some good questions in there too.
He had some good questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need
Why did
ID
Dr. J shave his beard?
and mustache?
Crazy.
I'm gonna listen to that as soon as I get off of here, boy. That was a that was a good.
Hey,
that was a good CD. That was a good
But
CD.
the solution though, with workers working third shift, the manager's like, hey, you gonna get that back when the time changes.
Look, Jay done told somebody that before. But you gonna stay until the
Jay, when you was running the
time
Waffle House, what did y'all do?
Oh yeah, no, you'll get it back. You'll get it back.
Yeah, house away.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. You gotta wait a year.
Jay
But
said, you ain't
you'll get it
leaving.
back.
I'm gonna tell you that.
They ain't even worried about you.
What
Ain't gonna be
happens
working
if you
here
get
anyway.
fired? Like, I just came up here to get that 1 hour check, bro.
That's it. I need my 1250.
You know, y'all can go and cash at me, whatever's easiest. Yeah.
Hey, but low key, you always got somebody on the staff that know everything, and they already trying to figure it out. They coming in with the with the paperwork.
Say
Like,
8, but we gonna get here at 9.
man, here go $8, dog. Go home.
And then that hour gonna roll back. It's
You
crazy,
work, man.
All right, man. Let's go around the horn and check in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start out. Let's see, where we start last time. Let's start out in the Midwest with my boy B Hicks. What's going on with you?
Morning. Nothing much, man. Just made it through another week. Yeah, so nothing much going on, man. Kids are doing well, kind of settling into the cold. It's coming.
It
coming.
is.
It's
He done
coming.
peeked his head down here, so we got the hoodies on. We good.
Ooh. The hoodies, bro. Come
Man,
on
it
now.
rained. The
It's hoodie
wind.
season.
The wind
It's
is the wind.
You're right. You're right. Cold is cold. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Cold is cold, right? 40 is 40 everywhere, bro. I promise you 40 is 40. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
So yeah, really just trying to button up a bunch of projects, man, so that we're not working outside. Everything is indoors. And that's really it. Just trying to line things up because it's about to be cold, bro. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, winter's coming, like Game of Thrones. Winter's coming.
It
son.
is.
It's about to be bowling season for y'all.
Ooh, so
We bowling and playing pool now.
that's it. All indoor
It's
sports, son.
spades. Let's go.
All indoor sports, man.
No doubt.
My neighbor was talking to me about this robotic snowblower, man. So I'm pretty dope to see that this year. That's the highlight of my week, man.
Was it like the one that cuts your grass type of thing?
Yeah. But it
Oh, okay.
does. There's another version of that for snow. So
That's a win.
it's son.
I got 20 on it for you right now. Whatever
Hey.
you need.
That's one of them things, man. Are just them ordinary and necessary expenses. You just
You're
just
gonna be
eat
so
that.
happy. You're gonna be in the window looking like this. Hey, baby, come look at this. Yeah, it's real good. Yeah.
Lisa,
Hitachi, right?
Come meet your
Yo,
new life
where is
coach.
she? Has anyone seen her? I've never seen her. Does she exist?
There's no Lisa.
It gotta be a Lisa, man.
No, man. I
That's funny though,
don't even know if he's in a relationship or not, because everybody ain't be in the comments trying to figure out
man.
where is Lisa. Will Lisa ever
tied up in
come?
the back.
But when she do show up, she in some trouble, bro. Cause
Facts.
my
She got a lot
man
to
been
live up
calling
to.
her.
No, that's a great. I mean, as far as from a marketing standpoint, because a lot of people do reviews on
Yeah.
social media of different pages, but for him to add that along with the
glasses
glasses
falling.
and
Oh, look at-
Oh man.
it's just his gimmick, and it works. So Lisa can never show up. If Lisa show up, he probably gonna lose followers because he's like, oh, that's who she is. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then if like she show up and maybe she ain't bad enough, or maybe you know what I'm saying, it's just like it's gonna be some
Smoking
you
the
know
city.
it's like the Wizard of Oz. Like you never want to see the wizard.
Yeah.
That's what keeps
Yeah.
the show
mystique.
going. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Word
yeah.
up.
We all
Alright.
need a Lisa.
Well, Lisa, you better stay hidden. Because my man is getting those clicks, so you better stay hidden.
Hey B, we're gonna let you toss it. Instead of me tossing, I'm gonna let y'all hand it off to the next player. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just toss it to whoever's next in the rotation.
All right, too easy, man. Like I see my man James right there, so go ahead and take it away.
In the cell.
You know what I'm saying? That was
You
easy.
know what I'm saying?
You
know what
get
I'm
a turn, right? Like,
You ain't said no but a word. Excuse me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Everything's good down here, man. Actually, just trying to get my tenant to pay her rent. You know,
Shout out to the tenant.
if you're watching, you know what I'm saying.
It's the
I just-
second.
you
It's
know
the
what
The
I'm
third.
clock has
saying?
changed.
The clock has changed. You know, so that's like $670 with late fees on October. It's not November, so then they add $800 to that on the 5th, $50 and $5 a day. I'm gonna need that. I really am going to need that. And here's the thing: I used to be like stressed and concerned about that. It's not even affecting me, not one bit, and I'm very proud of my growth because it just you can't control. I can do what I can do, but you can't control people. And eventually, I'm just gonna give it back to the bank. That's what I'm going. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I promise, and I'm
That
not
boy-
being funny. I'm gonna call
that boy
Trustmark
just
and I'm gonna
said-
say this is what we're gonna do, because I can't do it no more.
hey, what
can't
time
do
y'all
it.
close? I'm
Yeah,
right there with these keys.
yeah, because I can't entertain anything that's taken away from my peace. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
give
about
it
to
to.
drop the property off like I did them kids.
I
What
got
am I
your
doing with two more
house.
kids?
Where you want me to put it?
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna call them. I ain't even gonna let them. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna wait for them to send me a letter. I'm just gonna call and be like, "Yo, this is what's happening. So, how y'all want to
Yeah.
handle this transaction?"
Jay gonna pull up in the yard with the how the car pull up in the yard. That's when you know it's all wrong, dog. You don't care
Leave
about
the
the
door
driving
open.
right.
Got the bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
who I
My
get these two
my
up here?
yeah.
Right. Hey, go the keys, cuz.
Yeah. My real estate stint over the last what's that, 21 years? Yeah, it's come to an end. So it's a new chapter.
Word up.
It was good while it lasted. Learned a lot. Bruce helped me out a lot with that. But it just ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to roll with what I'm passionate about, and continue to we getting too old, man. I can't have nothing that's we just get too old, man, for me to
No
be
facts.
pissed about stuff that other people have control over, if you will. I
Yeah.
just can't let nobody do that to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it go.
And now you're at that age where I can't, when you think about even 10 years ago, you're like, listen, I'll go ahead and hustle a little harder. I'll make that bread back. But I mean, man, now you're like, bro,
I don't even want the bread. I don't even want the bread.
yeah. I don't want
Yeah.
because it's attached to a certain amount of headache. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, whatever, like I said, the peace that I'm going to gain from not having that will clear my mind enough to find another way to make some more bread.
Right. Yeah. Tracking. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Other than that, one other thing, I've been studying fasting, and I'm about to do my first 36-hour fast in
Ooh,
about 2 weeks. Water
dry
fast
or you
only.
gonna do water?
Yeah, water.
Water.
Mostly coconut water and water. But I've been researching it, and I've, obviously, when you think about fasting, the first time I've ever heard about fasting was in church, of course. But
Right.
once I,
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
But then they go right back to, Ryan's and Old Country Buffet. And it's like, that just don't
Amen.
seem right.
Try to get
Sure
them
am hungry.
anniversary wings.
After it's over, I'm like, does that really make sense?
And go down
But
smooth,
How
don't
much is
come up
one
rough.
rib?
But after studying the nutritional benefits, I'm leaning more towards kind of that intermittent fasting, if you will, or even like a eating window, just because of the healing properties of the body, basically. So a 36-hour fast will do a total body reset, and start restoring cells, rebuilding everything. Um, so what we've been lied to about is this whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And of course, breakfast was started by Kellogg's. That's that whole hype, right? But the whole 3 meals a day and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, your body doesn't heal from eating. Your body heals from not eating, because when your body is digesting food, most of your energy goes towards digesting. That's why, like, when you eat too much, you have what they call the itis. You know what I'm saying? So your body, all your energy is going towards that. If you're not eating, then all of your energy is going to restoration. So if you go through a matter of like ketosis, and then it's like total healing on that 36 hours. So I'm gonna start doing that once a quarter, a 36-hour water fast, and just kind of like intermittent fasting every other week.
I like it.
That's dope. We'll hit on that too, right? After we check in with T, man. Like, cause I did a 72-hour boy. So we'll chop
Mhm.
it up on that real quick. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah, I definitely like to learn more about that too. I mean, I've done some studying on, not studying, but can you say studying when you just watch videos on TikTok? Is that studying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
so I've done some
Searching.
studying on it. I did some research,
Come on, man. We in the
and
modern age, baby.
I'm
Correct,
interested in
correct.
those benefits too when you talk about ketosis and autophagy
Mhm.
and cellular redistribution and
Absolutely.
restructuring. Man, like that's healing on another level, right? So
Oh man, yeah, clarity, mental clarity, the whole nine. From what
yeah,
I've been looking at, now I'm not saying there's 2 videos specifically that I had found that probably were the most beneficial. So I'll shoot those in the chat, group chat.
yeah, your group
Bet,
chat
bet.
ain't like our group chat. Lisa.
All right, I'm gonna pass it over to the Gator State. You know what I'm saying? The Sunshine State, T-Rail.
Hey, it's winter time here too, man. It was like
See?
63 degrees yesterday, so we hoodied up too. Um, all is well, man. I can't complain, man. We so blessed. We so of course we working, we hustling, we doing all the things that we normally do. I've been podcasting like crazy. Kids keeping me busy. We finished up soccer season. Now they ready to get into whatever's next, flag football and winter season for soccer. I was never cut out to be a sports parent. Never ever cut out to be a sports parent. And I know we talked about it before, but like I am trying to separate myself from all the other sports parents. Thank you for that advice, B Hicks. Because if you go to the end of the field, don't
Wow.
nobody talk to you when you look crazy.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
So I don't want to talk. I don't want to engage. I just want to watch my kid.
That's it.
But it's interesting to watch the other sports parents because they be hard. They be hard on their kids. Oh, they trying to get paid.
Right.
Dog, they
Right.
11. Ain't nobody getting no checks out of this. That to me, that's funny. So it's been fun just kind of going through that. It is it's November now. We just finished up National Pizza Month, so that's a big thing in my world, in my industry. A lot of good things happen. Just good stuff, man. You know, we made some great moves with the podcast, signed our first major sponsor deal. So that's coming with a lot of great content,
Oh, bro. Yes,
a lot
sir.
of benefits
Congrats.
for the pizza community. And just more, man. We got speaking engagements coming up. Just continuing to lean into what I'm doing and who I am. That's been like one of the greatest things for me is just staying in my lane and not having to get on Instagram and fake shit. Like this is who I am. I'm a dad, I'm a pizza man, I'm a husband. We having fun, I'm petty. These are just the things that we do. So to me, that's fun, and I'm blessed to be able to do it. Otherwise, it's just slow motion, man. Trying to hit these parlays.
Man, I ain't got my lineup in. Woo. Look at God.
We got
Like,
time.
right?
We got time after work.
Look at God.
But what's going on in H-Town?
Reconstruction, baby. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? We trying to rebuild. Yeah. We still on that. So shout out to anybody that's suffering in silence, anybody that, ain't got a tribe like we got. If you ain't
Yeah.
got that therapy, go get that therapy. You can get it online. You ain't gotta go in. You can just log in, get you a journal, fast, like Jay's talking about. I did some involuntary fasting. So yeah, it works. It works, man. You can lose like 15, 20 pounds, man. So it's crazy with the mind. The mind is strong. Yeah, you be in shape. You be sexy, boy.
Ooh, I'm light here, girl. Ooh.
Yeah. So no, just we on this 1 week on, 1 week off. So I had the kids this week. So everything is good. It's like that sense of normalcy and just enjoying the moment, man. Y'all know me. I'm big on moments and memories.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all can see it. Got the little Kanye boy on. This is CJ's graduation deal. So yeah, just enjoying the time and trying to make the most of every minute, man. So that's what we on. Happy to be back on the mic so we can chop it up. Got a couple things to talk about, so I'm ready to get into it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't Halloween, but happy Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
going
still
to talk
sorting
about that
candy.
real quick.
I'm still sorting candy right now. Dad taxing everybody.
Wow. Hey, so when y'all trick or treat, do the kids have the bucket, the bag, or the pillowcase?
We straight, like we had no plans on trick-or-treating. We went out to the fair. We came back and there was like people in our neighborhood still going around and, houses still with the lights on. My kids jumped out the car with the Aldi grocery bags.
Yeah.
Like the canvas bags, because we keep them in the car. They jumped out the car like, they was like, we don't got no bags. We put up the console. We had them canvas bags in there. They hopped out quick. Aldi Five Below bags. And just hit the block, man. No costumes,
Facts.
nothing. Just spun the block. Spent the block.
Yeah. So my youngest I bought him a bag from HEB. And then when we got out there, he had a pillowcase. I was like, what happened to the bag, bro? He was like, this is better. I was like, low key it is, because that's what we used to do. But I'm trying to elevate, like, let's not do the hood stuff, because that's what we had to do, I think, But yeah, he was with the pillowcase out there on him, man. But for us, and I don't know about y'all, but we started at like 5:30ish, which is pretty standard. Lights are still up. You're trying to get in before it get too dark. Bruh, it was not really like trick-or-treating on the streets like that this year. I mean, a bag of candy was $30. So,
Sheesh.
yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to the people that went to the store, bought $30 bags of candy, and actually participated. And then a lot of people kind of just put the candy out. Like, it's
That's what
not
we
even a
did.
thrill.
Yeah.
He said,
I
"That's
didn't
what I
even want them
did."
coming on the porch. I just put it in the driveway.
Yeah. You walk up to the driveway, it's like a chair with a pumpkin, like, take one, please.
Please.
Yeah.
And if
yeah,
not,
Empty,
yeah.
empty
when
when
it's
we
gone,
got
it's
home.
gone. Hey, remember
Correct.
back in the day, real quick though. Remember people would leave you like pennies or like toothbrushes
In the
I
book,
remember the toothbrushes. Yeah.
or a book. Yeah, man, I'll be back tonight, bro. I'm gonna really tighten your house up, bro. Pennies,
it's Halloween,
I never
dog.
got the pennies though.
man. There was 2 houses in the neighborhood that always gave out pennies, not nickels, not even dimes, pennies.
Turn your light
Okay,
off.
I got something for you, bro. Be here when I get back. I should have just turned
This
this
your
bulb
man?
off.
We both
Golly.
work smart tech. Nah, but we had the buckets, but we didn't. We went to another neighborhood to trick or treat. Yeah, it wasn't a lot popping. In the neighborhood. Well, after I saw once we got back, like I said, just ain't the same no more. But what they did is over in another area, they had a Halloween block party, and
Yeah,
they had the street blocked off, and you
I
had
like
to
that.
pay $3 to get in. Yeah, and I'm assuming that was obviously going to the HOA, you know what I'm saying, neighborhood fees or whatever, but
Keep the riffraff out.
absolutely. Oh man. So they
Hey, give me
had,
$3, man.
bruh. So the way they had it set up was that everybody was like basically all the houses were right at the edge of the street, you know, sitting down in their chairs and had their candy. So you just was right on the street. You ain't got to walk up no driveways or nothing. They sitting right there at the edge of the driveway or the sidewalk. Come and get your candy. And then you have some, and then once you got to like in the middle of the block, they had like a kind of a cul-de-sac area with a large green lawn. Bro, they had people playing the violin and saxophone and singing.
Wow, you
They
got a whole
had
concert.
they had face painting. They had a food truck and they had Chick-fil-A. I said, bro, hold on, bro. It's like, how you get the plug on a Chick-fil-A booth straight
Yeah,
up?
mm,
Like
Like,
obviously, and it's a very affluent neighborhood. So
oh,
I'm
somebody from Chick-fil-A
so,
live in that
yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
absolutely.
That's we own the Chick-fil-A, brother.
And this was so crazy. Chick-fil-A was taxing. So obviously they had a set amount. They had limited amount. So they had chicken sandwiches, the 8-piece, fries, lemonade. That was it.
Yeah.
The chicken sandwich was $7.50.
Stadium
fry-
prices.
The fries was $3.
Wow.
I was like,
I hope you ain't thirsty.
I got in line and I was like, I looked at the dry erase board. I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We didn't come out here to eat anyway. You know what I'm saying?
They'd be like, what'd you have? I had a half a chicken sandwich and 4 nuggets.
But
Jay was like, man, I paid $3 up front. Can y'all ain't using that?
you know what I'm saying? You don't get a ticket? You don't get
Can I
you know
use my
what I'm saying?
Chick-fil-A points? Can I use my Chick-fil-A points, baby?
Am I getting rewards for this?
So facts, you know what I'm saying? Where the scanner at, bruh? But nah, you could tell and I was told that's years in the making that they've been doing that. And because they had a whole banner with all the sponsors. So I was like, man, it was pretty dope though. I mean, it was safe, it was relaxed, you know what I'm saying? It was just chill. And they didn't even have a lot of candy when we were done, but you know, Collins don't really eat a lot of candy. It's just the act
The
and
thrill, yeah.
the thrill of going.
Right.
But she ain't touching none of that stuff for the most part. And half the time, after a couple of days, I'm throwing it away anyway. So
I'm trying.
100%.
I'm glad for less candy this year because I didn't want to have to. Like we do it too, and like we end up throwing all that candy away. The kids eating candy for weeks. We did not have a lot of candy because we went out, and honestly, it's. I think it's better that way. Nothing against getting a bunch of candy because I used to love that too.
100%.
We coming up. I'm getting all them Reese cups. I'm getting all them mini Snickers. I'm getting all them
Facts.
Hershey Kisses. Them is all me. I trained y'all not to like chocolate, so I could get the chocolate.
yeah. See, back in the day, I used to be up on that 100 grand, son.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
The
Facts.
100
Sleeper.
grams, like because that was
Sleeper.
rare. You catch
Yeah.
one of them 100 grands in the bag, you like,
Yeah,
you
I gotta
pull
eat
It
up
that
tastes
right
with-
now.
good and it sound good.
Yeah.
And they always like the medium-sized boys. They don't make the mini 100 grands. They always like the
Nah.
medium or the
Yeah.
big ones.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, was loving that.
I'm glad
Word
it's
up.
over though because I had a muffin and some nerds this morning for breakfast, and so it's like I told Yomi like Halloween got to go.
Hey, I'm like
I'm out
Kevin
of
Hart.
pocket right
Damn.
now.
I'm
Hey,
42.
but it hit, didn't it? It tastes good, didn't it?
It was the grape nerds too. Like, oh man,
Wow.
fire.
Yeah, yeah, them
They won't even
grape ones go
mind.
different with that little
That
twang on the end.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing about that candy. It bring you ain't had it in so long, and you be like,
yup,
yeah. You gotta
What
start
is
going
this,
through the
sugar?
bag, like
Yeah.
I remember. And once it's activated, that's why you gotta
yeah,
get it out the house.
yep, got him.
Golly, now you 12
Yeah,
deep. Hey, I'm sorry. It's cold
Crazy.
wedding, dog.
So let me ask y'all, because we've been having this discussion around here this year, especially this year. At what age is it like, are you
That's what
done
I was about to
dressing
say.
up and done
Yes.
trick or treating? Because my kid, so, and it's different now. Times are different. We haven't really been big on trick or treating because they always have so many like trunk or treat events
Yeah.
around town,
Yeah.
like all the churches, all the little plazas. And we do a lot of that too, because, it's just the community stuff. So we end up coming up on a lot of candy anyways. But like, I'm like, I ain't trying to buy costumes. I ain't really trying to, like, y'all too old to be trick or treating. Tyrell, you 13, but you look 20. Like, don't nobody want to see you coming up to the door.
Trick or treat.
Exactly. Exactly. So like, at what
What up, though?
age are you supposed to stop? Like,
Hey, that's such a good point. I was gonna actually bring that up because I asked Jace when we got there. We went to his friend's house, and they're all like sixth graders. And I was like, "Hey, so this the last year, right?" And everybody just looked. I was like, "No, you got to stop it sometime." Like, and I was trying to remember when my older two stopped, and I think it was like right before high school, because you get to high school and it's like it's party time now. Like, who throwing the
yeah,
party, the block party, like kind of Jay was talking about. And I think seventh grade is kind of that drop off point where you realize, your base done came in a little bit. You out here looking grown, and then you don't even want to dress up, maybe, But and then it's candy, like, yo, we about to hit the streets for candy.
but yeah,
Nah,
yeah. And in Michigan, where it's 40 degrees,
Ain't worth it.
I just
like
go buy it.
fake. Yeah, I think it's like that seventh gradish cutoff is when they kind of like they in the middle of transitioning, that 13, 14-ish. When that teen hit, yo,
Yeah,
you kind of too old out there, bro.
yeah,
ready to
Unless you
stop
got like a
now.
younger sibling, you might be responsible for hitting them streets. But even then, you like, yo, where the party at, bro? For
Yeah.
and
real.
see that I wanted to last from my daughter forever, right? Because it's a certain innocence that goes along with dressing up,
Yeah.
enjoying that. Uh, I think I stopped. I want to say ninth grade year. You know what I mean? Because like you said, I mean, I'm just gonna go over to my homeboy's house or go over here and kick it that way or do something.
Well, shout
Um,
out to Lowcroft. That's where we was at.
and then that's what I'm. And now you see why I'm saying I want you trick or treat.
Yeah, I get that perspective.
Right. I want you out there, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know, man, but it's just, kids just have so many um pressures, right? That
Yeah.
I don't want them to have to fall into it. So I'm gonna keep buying the costumes until somebody kick them off their porch, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to go, I got you. Because I mean, y'all know these parties ain't. I don't want my daughter there, bro.
Hey. Yeah, you rather be trick or treating to be in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Man, I will be cold with the, you know what I mean, the snot nose and everything. Cause yeah,
I
man, when
think
the party
my
start,
kids they can feel it coming. Like, so we got Publix here, right? And at Publix, if you a kid, you can go to the bakery and get a free cookie. And Tyrell had that moment where it was just like, how old is you again? Where they asked him like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, you too old. Like, it's like 12 and under.
Yeah.
And he just walked away sad, like, yeah, bro.
Had the sad cat face.
You
Yeah.
can buy
Right.
They got
These
cookies
2 for 1,
available.
baby. Yeah, these 2 for 1 down here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And see, like, and I don't know, man, it's just such a pressure to grow up. You know what I mean? And like, once you grown, you grown. That's what I tell my daughter all the time. Like, slow down. Cause I promise you got the rest of your life to be grown. Just let
But I think
this.
that's what's dope about Halloween. Like, it gives us all the chance to be that kid again. Like, if you want to dress up, go to a party. Um, it's just a time to have fun, really. And that's why I was telling the kids when we went out. I was like, it's gonna come a time where we stop hitting these streets, and I'm looking forward to that. But in terms of us dressing up and putting a costume together for the family, whatever, like that's the fun stuff that we can continue. And then if there's a party or a block party, $7.50 chicken sandwich out there, we going to get it, baby.
I want to move into doing like okay, now we can start decorating the house or doing the haunted house,
Yeah.
setting the garage up and just kind of making it more about what we doing here versus
Yeah.
getting out and hitting these streets because, you know what I mean? I want to stay home.
Yeah. And I was talking to Tina about that too. Like you said, pull the cars out, make it like a little haunted house. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? In the garage, and then let kids go on their way. And I think that transition is coming. You know what I mean? Is coming. It's sad because it just means your baby girl's not your baby girl. But yeah, like you say, you can't be walking in like trick or treat. Nah. Y'all be blessed.
I don't even think that's a thing. Like, I didn't hear a lot, and even from the younger kids, I did not hear a lot of people saying trick or treat. Number one, like I said, there's a lot of people just putting bowls out, and then the people that did, there's just like Happy Halloween or whatever. And that was the past, and then here. So, but I remember that was a big deal for us. Like, you had to say trick or treat, thank you,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
it was gonna be
Yeah.
like I was thinking the grown-ups. I was literally having conversations. That's how old I am. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey man, I know it's been hard this year. Appreciate y'all doing what y'all doing. I was like, yeah, we hanging in there. And I was like, $30 a bag, maybe. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, for real,
30
like
a
candy that
bag?
Crazy, man.
is
Let me
ridiculous.
find out that's how much she paid for that candy.
No, don't find out, bro. Because you know
Yeah.
that I'm running the numbers like, and we
Yeah, don't
gave
run
it
the
Yeah.
away.
numbers.
I mean, there were probably some
Yeah.
smaller bags, but if you going for like, one
The
one
variety
shot,
pack.
Brand? Yeah.
yeah, you trying to get it all in one scoop. But remember them bags used to be like $10.
Easy.
Yeah.
Them boys was
Easy.
$29.97.
That's
Well,
crazy,
listen, I just left Kroger this morning and they 50% off.
See,
So
oh,
whoever come to my house next year, I got your candy. I
2025.
want to melt it first,
It's
but I
it's
got you.
aged.
Hey,
Hey,
you gonna have to freeze them
I'm a
boys.
freezer, bro.
I'm like, is that ice?
Have y'all ever been to, speaking of candy, have you ever been to like a Rocket Fizz or like one of those stores that have
Yeah.
like all the classic candies?
Oh yeah.
That's a good time right there.
It is. Yep.
That is a
No.
good time.
You mean like Cracker
Remember
Barrel?
like the
No,
nah.
like they're actual like candy and soda stores. So it's like a soda shop or like a candy
Yeah.
shop, but it's got bulk candy. It's got all the old school packaged
Oh,
candy.
wow.
Oh, it's crazy.
So
It's
you can walk in
crazy.
there and get some lemon heads,
Alexander the
some
Great,
all of that.
everything, like sugar daddies, like everything.
Charleston
Yo,
Chew.
sugar daddies take cavities out, bro. Like them filling and stuff out, dog. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that 4 and 5, bro. Like,
Oh, it's a
wow.
crazy store. It's a great store for like novelty gifts and things like that. It's fun to just go in and experience as an adult.
Wow.
So if you ever see one, like it's called Rocket Fizz, the one that I've been to, but it's pretty fun.
That sounds
Word
dope,
up.
man.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That's
So
what's
we talked about the unhealthiness. Let's talk about
up.
this fitness journey. You know, Jay was kind of touching on it earlier. We'll just say everybody's over 35 here.
You better be.
Creep it into the 40 club.
It's grown folk conversation.
But yeah, I don't know if you want to expand on the fasting or you know the juicing, whatever's going out there. I know you kind of the Mr. Health and Wealth. Like, what should cats be looking for, like getting into at this age, the 40 and above club?
Man, I definitely think that when it comes to health, it's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise.
Yeah.
And you can't outwork a bad diet, no matter how hard you try. You can go to the gym 5 days a week, but if you eating trash in, trash out, it's just you fighting yourself essentially. So I think the main thing is, I'm plant-based and I never recommend, hey, just be vegan, be plant-based or whatever, because I know that's not everybody's bag, but as much as you can, definitely incorporate raw foods. Juicing is an easy way to do that. I think juicing is probably one of the best kept secrets. And you have
100%.
to listen to your body. And most people do not. They just listen to their doctor. And I'm not shading any doctors. One of my best friends is one of the top doctors in the state of Mississippi, and I'm a patient of his. But you have to realize that doctors don't study nutrition. They study medicine. That's why their degree says practice medicine, not practice nutrition, not practice health. We practice in medicine, right? And that's just the way it was
100%.
designed, you know what I mean? Because of Big Pharma. But you have to listen to your body, and you have to understand that when it comes to America, we're the most obese country, we're the unhealthiest country, and oftentimes we tell a lot of lies. Like milk does a body good. It does not.
Boy, man, I thought I was gonna be so tall. I was like, yeah, boy.
Look, That's, the reason why they
Chocolate
stopped
milk
those
too?
those celebrity milk mustache campaigns, because
Mm-hmm.
osteoporosis is the
Weakening your
highest in
bones.
America, and we consume the most dairy,
The most,
right?
yeah.
So you just have to make better choices as it relates to what you eat. And I know everybody has their vices, and whether that's chocolate or cheese or, meat or bread, but you have to get to the point where you value your health and longevity more than you value your taste buds.
So what you're
Um,
saying is, like Martin said, uh,
I don't live
I
to eat.
I
I
eat
eat to
to
live.
live.
I heard ET say on a podcast once, he goes, "Man, if you still on taste, you need to grow up."
Mm, that's
If
heavy.
you still on taste, you need to grow up.
It sounds like a
Hey,
drinker.
yeah, yeah. No, that's the real deal, because we eat for taste. Americans
Yeah,
eat for taste.
facts.
Like, yo, if it don't taste good, and
Mm.
I'm with you, because I'm plant based and I don't want no bland food. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make the best choices possible, but I'm definitely gonna make sure that it's good. But at the same token, if you hitting a green juice for the first time, you like, ugh, I can't do that. Because some people say what they ain't gonna do and they never tried it. Like try
Right.
this green juice or try this salad. Nah, I ain't doing that. Like, have you ever tried it? Nah. But okay, well, you don't even know if you don't like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is just educating yourself and having the information and then make the choice. Because after you have the information and then you say, well, I see the benefits, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still finna eat these ribs. Then, hey, by all means. But I don't want you to get to the point where you are sick or in the hospital and you don't have the information. Because the hospital is going to make you sick too. You got to realize, like, the menu that's at the hospital
That's where sick lives.
is trash. They are serving you the most trash food, and it's supposed to be a place of healing. Your hospital is actually in your kitchen. That's your first hospital, is in your kitchen. What you putting in your food, what you're cooking, like, take the time. And some folks will be like, well, I ain't got time to cook. I'm like, well, do you have time to live? Do you have time to live? Because basically you are committing nutritional suicide every time that you choose to eat something. You either choosing to live or you choosing to die at a very slow pace. And I know that's kind of shocking to most people, but I don't care. That's your business, right? Feel how you want to feel about it. But when it comes to the fasting, and like I said, I'm just now getting into it, so I don't have all the information. But basically, when it comes to that fasting, man, it's your body is doing a reset. Like, all of your organs, including skin being the largest organ, everything in your body rebuilds itself over a certain period of time. So you have a new liver, a new pair of lungs, a new heart, new skin. It regenerates its stuff over a certain period of time. So basically, what you're putting in your body is determining what that newness is going to look like, right? When your skin rebuilds itself, is it going to regenerate, with pimples and things of that nature, or is it going to be moisturized? Is it going? So what are you feeding yourself? Your body is a living organism, and the food that you eat is either dead or alive. So it's like I said, I'm not telling you to put down the meat and what have you. Just make the choices that are going to constitute living at the
Yeah.
end of the day. But that fasting, whether you're doing and there's intermittent fasting where you can do it for 8 hours or 18 hours, because essentially, you're fasting every day when you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it break fast, because you're breaking the fast, right? So that 8 hours, you're breaking that fast. So what I've been starting to do is not eating till about like 10 o'clock, and I'll do like a 10 to like 4 o'clock window, and that's the time that I'll eat. That way my body has time to rejuvenate itself from the last time I eat, and my body has time to digest to the next time. That way my body can not just go from digesting to digesting to digesting, but go from digesting to, okay, now we got some time to heal and regenerate. Because if you're just constantly eating, that's why they say don't eat before you go to sleep, because you're not going to sleep well. If you eat before you go to sleep, then now your body has to make a choice. Either we're going to digest this food, or we're going to help you relax and rebuild and regenerate the things that your body naturally processes, that your body naturally goes through when you're sleeping. So, and you can't heal yourself while you're sleeping if you're not sound asleep. You know what I'm saying? Going into that REM, that deep sleep because your body's trying to digest. So you have to you're the captain of your ship and you have to, guide it accordingly based on, what you're putting in your body.
Yeah. I think it's like discipline of the mind, obviously what you're putting in your body, but then the tough part, and a lot of people feeling it now, as we creep into November, just what you paying at the supermarket for food, man. So you looking at organic, natural, and then you got, like well, just in the basic, whatever, Kellogg, whatever it is. Like the worst food is the least expensive food. So
Absolutely.
when people got to
Convenience.
make a choice, they're like, man, I like the organic. It don't have the pesticides and all that on it, but man, this is like $3 cheaper. So it's like I think people fall not a victim, but it's like maybe victim of circumstances. Just even if you're affluent, like you still conscious of what you're spending on the food. So you make I think a decision on that too. So you do have to pay extra for stuff that is healthier, And then
Correct.
what I've seen too, I think anybody trying to get into that mode, and I'm trying to do it myself, right? So a lot of these videos are coming up now in my algorithm. It gives you there's a lot of influence going around that are into fitness. And they'll give you three options of, let's say, meat. They'll say, oh, this is the worst, this is okay, this is the best. So I think, putting that or incorporating that into your budget or your diet is kind of a starting point for people like me that's trying to be healthy and make the best option. And then, you're conscious because we have kids too. Like, so when you
Yeah.
go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A and you be like, damn, I'm feeding straight up poison to these cats. Like,
Right. It's
you
it's
know?
that's tough. Like when you have, I mean, because I got Collins and You know, I give her Chick-fil-A every now and then, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
eat it, and I know
Yep.
what's in it, so I'm
Yep.
like, it is an internal battle, but when that's why it's like now she's never had, McDonald's because 'cause I've never taken her there, but it's like Chick-fil-A, even though it's marketed as, like, the premium fast food,
Yeah.
it's still a science project full of ingredients, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a
Got to make
science
it last
project.
forever.
So it's tough, but the thing is with my daughter, and because I cook everything here, she is being exposed, and I think that's the key. Like expose your children to the option so they have the information. Yeah, they're gonna do the pizza, they're gonna do the fast food every now and then, or what have you, but at least give them the information so when they get older, it's just like, oh, I ain't never had a salad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no quinoa, or I ain't never had a green juice. It's like, well, nah, my dad used to make juices all the time. We helped them, you know what I'm saying? So there is a battle there. And of course, yes, cheap food is going to be expensive, but you either gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay in the back end. And the back end is gonna be that hospital bill for, triple bypass surgery or diabetes medicine or insulin or what have you. You paying on, yeah, gout, whatever. You gonna pay, either way. So I'd rather pay up front financially than pay with my health. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you got, your health is
Yeah.
your health, and that's all you got. You only got just one life to live. So you know what I'm
That's the
saying. You just gotta
battle.
you gotta make a choice.
Yeah.
Yo, I think it's all like it's all, mindset and choice. Whether you talk about your health or you talk about your financial situation and or anything, it's all you look at yourself and it's the sum total of the decisions that you made, right?
Facts.
And I read somewhere that obesity is actually considered a mental disorder, a mental health disease, because you
I can see
choose
that.
you choose that, right? And I get that. Some people don't have, I guess some people are, predisposed to certain types of risk or whatever, but ultimately it's all about the choices that you make. And you could choose the Chick-fil-A or the McDonald's, or you could choose the salad or whatever have you. Some people don't care though. Some people just like, I don't
Some
want my
people,
life to be
yeah,
that hard. Like I prefer this is what I like. We can't make it anyways.
yeah. I'm
Um,
gonna die from something.
yeah, but then you start thinking about like, I look at, my brother Bruce right here. He has had one of the most, dramatic transformations that a lot of people have seen. And I mean, we've
Absolutely.
seen it because we've been, we've been together every day. We talk. But
I did not know that Bruce was that fat till you showed me that side by side
like
picture.
he showed his transformation, but ultimately his transformation came from changing his mindset and changing his daily choices. We talk about fasting, you talk about choosing healthy over unhealthy, talk about juicing, talk about all these things. It was all a choice, right? And then discipline. Can you talk about what led you to that point?
For sure, man. Like, so it was out of the blue, right? I've always been a guy that moved around, so it was easy. So I'm working out, doing my thing, thinking I'm part of the big boys club and looking, sexy out here.
Big sexy
And
over there.
Big sexy, big sex.
I'm out here looking like Faison Love and didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So,
What's up, big worm?
bruh, like, wear your shirt, man. You know what I'm saying?
Take my shirt off too. I hear like the big plug.
They put their hands on you.
Like, they put their hands on you. Hey, that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see it because, man, I was working out every day. I'm lifting crazy weight. I'm running, you know what I mean? 5 miles. My run time is good. And then I looked at some pictures, the wife had, and I was like, "Who is that?" She's like, "That's you." And the camera you can't add all 5 of them pounds, but Lord. So I got up to I think I was like 289, 290. And I was just, but who do you know that's running 5 miles at 300 pounds, bro? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I didn't
So
see it,
mentally, yeah,
It,
correct.
it
right?
felt good.
Bro, I feel good. I'm running every day, working out, lifting, still wrestling with the kids. So, all right. And the crazy thing about it is, to kind of piggyback off of Jay, I will go to the doc and I'm honest, well, what do you work out? Yeah. Do you drink? Yes, a lot. Why not? You know what I mean? Uh, but man, my man was, they had me on heck of pain meds because I do have some physical uh, problems. They had me on pain meds, knew I was drinking. And I had been on these meds for 10, 12 years. And then I started looking at stuff like, wait a minute. Bro, you ain't supposed to be on anything for 10 or 12 years, right? And then I'm looking at what this is doing to me and what that is doing to me. And then I just happen to look at that picture again, and I'm seeing all the kids in the picture. And I said, man, I gotta do something, right? Because I want to hang around for the kids. Like T-Rail said, I mean, and I made slow changes. Everyone wants to just go in. All right, I'll put it to you like this. When you clean your house, you don't clean all the rooms at one time, right? You start here, then you go here, then you go there. So that's what people should do on their fitness journey. You get disappointed and you get stymied and depressed because everyone wants you to diet, exercise, do this, do that, do that. By the time you're done, it's too much. It's too much, right? No sweets. How, bro? I mean, eating Snickers for 40 years, bro. You just want me to drop, right? It don't have to be that way, right? So
Yeah.
instead of eating the king size, boy, like T-Rail was saying, just grab a miniature, right? Treat yourself. Have that miniature,
Yeah.
boy, and then move on. It's when you eat enough miniatures that are the size of the king size that you back in trouble again, right? So just treat yourself. After a meal, you eat it. So anyways, long story short, I cut out, alcohol. I cut out soda. I started eating better. I'll still eat everything that you'll see at Kroger, right? I'll eat pork, I'll eat beef, I eat chicken, I eat fish, but I just do it in moderation. So, for example, I have not had pork, man, about 6, 7 months. And I had it, and I didn't even know I was eating it, right? Went to a birthday party. That's all they had. Smelling a barbecue, so your stomachs was touching my back. And I'm eating it. I finished, and I was like, "Oh man, I just didn't feel the same." You know what I mean? And I'm like, my lips are tingling. Like, what is going on? Because I ate salty pork. I don't eat that. So I didn't get sick or anything like that, but it was just a difference. But my chicken, oh man, I'm a fry, die, and lay it to the side, right? So unlike Jay, I don't have to be a straight vegan. I eat chicken and I just eat it clean. We don't fry it in grease. I use my air fryer. We bake a lot of chicken, barbecue a lot of chicken. And then I do a lot of intermittent fasting. And so to Jay's point, he did a 36-hour, I did a 72-hour fast, and it's not for the weak. Don't wake up in the morning and just say, "From now on, I'm done." What I did is and another thing, man, you shrink your stomach, okay? That's the biggest thing. When you go to Ryan's, right, you don't wanna eat all day so that you can get your $13.99 worth. Folks, the restaurants are always winning. It's like playing the playing Firekeepers
Yeah.
Casino. They're gonna win. You can't eat $13 worth of bulk in
Yeah.
buffet food. You can't, right? So, instead of having the whole 8, 10 piece of cracked chicken and fries, you go down to 6. Then after you do and you drink more water, right? Then after you go down to 6, you go down to 4 and you drink more water. You are effectively shrinking your stomach. And then mentally, right? Like T-Rail was saying, it's a mind thing. Jay was saying it's a mind thing. When you go and you order 10, you won't eat them. You say, "Oh my God, that's too much. I'm full." Because you've taught your body, you're just as full on half of that and water, right? And then let's get on water. A lot of people drink a lot of cold water. Cold water is bad. Think about what happens when you stand outside a pool and then you jump into a cold pool. What does it do? It shocks your body. It makes you cold. It tightens you up. It's supposed to drink warm water or room temperature water, right? It just helps with the digestion that you have because you're eating greasy fries and then you're going to smash a Coke, ice cold Coke.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
Right? You just made
solidify
it.
that grease.
Hey,
Come
that's a good
on.
combination, boy.
And
Woo.
You just told yourself, like, don't worry about that. Let it
I
sit
gotta
for a
have an
minute.
ice cold Pepsi and a cigarette. That's just how
Smoking
I
a
do.
pancake.
And then you go lay down. Because like Jay said, you tired,
I
Yeah.
just
right? All the blood has left your body, it's going to your stomach. So now you're going to take that nap. And it's bad, man. So anyways, with the fast, the way I was successfully able to do it is slowly started shrinking my stomach. So I eat one time a day, and it's usually when I come home. So around, and it's the opposite of what most people do, but I eat around 5 or 6 in the evening, and then I'm done for the day. And then I do that again. I mean, one meal a day. I have a protein shake uh, in the morning, and that's usually, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock. And then that carries me through, and then I, go over. So I strategically did that um, for about 2 or 3 weeks to shrink down my stomach because it's coming. And then I just went to straight fruit and vegetables. I didn't even eat my dinner to once again get your body used to the fast. And then I did the fast, and it was water. And I felt terrible. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You feel lightheaded, you feel dizzy, but about 24 hours, your body says, "Okay, you're fine.
Can
You're
survive
okay."
this.
absolutely.
Yeah. And then you go, and then I think, if after you do maybe 24 or 18, whichever, have a small serving of fruit, vegetables, something clean. Because like Jay said, you can't go, you know what I
Shocking your
mean?
body with the fats, with the with the Big Mac.
I can't
With
just
the
like
and it's
eat
the
half a slice, cut the slice of pizza in half. It's half the calories.
Nah, son. But it still got all the cheese and all the grease
and
and all the pork.
you can't come back. You can't give yourself that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like cleaning out your car. You do all that work on your car, and you're gonna put on some muddy shoes and get in the car. Nah. Oh, whoa. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. So that's what I would do. I would just go really, really clean in small portions. And then it gets to the point where, sometimes I say, man, I don't forgot to eat
Yeah.
because your body doesn't need the amount of food that we're giving it. Right. And then this is once again, diet and exercise. Listen to this real quick. And then I'm gonna let somebody else talk. Jay kind of hit it on the head, right? We are supposed to go to doctors for medication, right? When I was drinking, nobody ever said contact your doctor, right? But when I wanted to change up some things, okay, diet and exercise, contact your doctor. Diet and exercise, contact your doctor. But when I'm smashing a pizza at midnight, no one said contact your diet or your doctor for diet and exercise. So, you know, you are your best source of information. If it hurts, pull back a little bit. If it's uncomfortable, pull back a little bit, right? You don't have to try to lose 100 pounds in 30 days. It's not possible. You're setting yourself up for failure. So have realistic healthy goals, right? A lot of people just starve themselves. That's not the way either, right? Because now
Yeah,
your body's
no,
gonna start consuming itself, and you're not gonna get the results you need. You have to have a decent diet and a decent workout routines. Consulting your doctors is important because you want to get a baseline, make sure you can work out, right? But the first thing a doctor's going to tell you is, wait a minute, don't go
absolutely,
and don't go
absolutely.
and do that. Don't go and do this. Don't go
But what's
because
crazy though? My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, because their job is to keep a job. And if everybody's healthy, they don't have a job.
Facts, facts. So we need to normalize like being healthy because it's crazy. I was listening to Tony Baker and he's a
Who's straight
vegetarian.
comedy, first off.
Yeah, straight comedy. And he was like, what's so crazy? He was like, I get criticized for drinking water, right? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, if I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't drink alcohol. They be like, man, you don't drink out, man. Take a little sip, man. What's up, man? Take a little sip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But soon you say, you know what I'm saying, hey, I forget how he phrased it, but he was like, he's saying, all I drink is water. But then he was like, when somebody was like,
I don't trust somebody who don't drink.
yeah, something to that effect or whatever. It was like, ain't nobody saying nothing when you say you don't drink water. It was like, okay, ain't nobody saying nothing. I know I messed that joke all the way up. But anyway, the
Yeah.
fact is we need to normalize like not criticizing people for doing something that's going to benefit their body. You know what I'm saying? And one of the points that Bruce has made is like listening to your body. So when he went 6 to 7 months without eating pork, his body responded a certain way after having pork, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like your body is not going to negatively respond to eating something that's supposed to be in your body.
Facts.
It just ain't gonna happen.
Facts.
What happens is your body gets accustomed to it.
Mhm.
So it's like you said with that 24-hour fast, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have some, some headaches, some pains and things of that nature because your body is not used to it. It's almost like coming off a crack because
Yeah.
sugar is essentially crack.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All these processed foods, all these science project chemicals that's in your food, you're withdrawing your body from what it's used to because your body has built a tolerance for it. So now when you take it away, it's like, yo, what are you doing? So because you're not knowledgeable, you like, oh, something wrong. I know I shouldn't have been fasting or I shouldn't have been drinking this much water. Let me go back
Yeah.
and get the fried chicken because I
Now I
wasn't feeling
feel
like
good.
this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's the total opposite. You have to go through. It's like no pain, no gain. When you work out, your muscles hurt because they're
Sure.
growing.
Yeah.
Same thing when it comes to nutrition. When you switch your diet, and that's why, like what Bruce said, you have to gradually go
Yes.
into this. So make little, if you eating pancakes, sausage, and eggs for breakfast, make that change just for breakfast and go with, some oatmeal, maybe with some fruit, some toast or green juice. You know what I'm saying? And then gradually make those changes amongst your other meals because yes, you are going to go through some changes, which is normal because your body is not used to it. But once your body gets back to its original state, you don't know what it feels like to actually feel good
Ooh.
until you really
Uh,
like you feel good, like you feeling good because you only used to feeling good. Your top is 60%. So you like,
Yeah.
man, I feel good today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel good for 60%, but just wait till you get your body at 100%. That's a whole nother feeling because you're feeling good and your body is accustomed to maybe aching, 10 times a day. But now you're only aching 5 times a day, so you feel good. No, you ain't supposed to be aching.
right.
Right.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
and you
Go ahead.
saying a word right there. Remember when me and C. Lewis did the raw cleanse?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
And I'm
7 day,
telling you,
14 day?
yeah, like 10 days or 14 days, inflammation gone,
Yep.
weight gone, like
Yeah.
super gone, quick too. Like there's so many ways for us to lie to ourselves. And there's so many programs and systems that are set up for us to just straight lie to ourselves. You ain't supposed to have inflammation. Like you're not supposed to wake up
sickness.
hurting.
No. Even at
And
40. Like
even at
that's
40, like
that's a lie. Like, oh, you turn 40. I'm like, yo, I'm 43 and I don't feel nothing that most 40-year-olds be feeling.
right. But it's easy to just, let me just get a Motrin. And you know what I mean? Let me just pop a Motrin, eat my breakfast, get the steak and egg sandwich from McDonald's and go about my day. And that's all part of, just like you were saying, like doctors they're paid for treatment, right? Like they want to keep you in treatment, keep
100%.
you in the plan. The same thing with consumables. They want to keep you coming back. Like all the deals, the 2 for $5, the biggie bag, all, you know what I mean? All that stuff is coming around. Like, they don't need to run a sale on kale because it's $1. Like, you know what I mean? Like it ain't even so, like, and that's also part of it too. Like, I think that's part of the misconception. Like, it's not more expensive to eat healthier. It really isn't.
Facts.
It actually costs a lot less to buy fresh produce and to buy these goods. And honestly, when you start eating them and you're actually more full, you're actually more, more satisfied.
Correct.
There's more satiety in these things. You're not eating as much and you're actually spending less money and saving and doing better for yourself. And if you really want to take it to the next level, get your ass a garden. Like, you know what I mean? Put the
real
work
talk.
in. And I'm not an expert. Look, I still have my struggles. We having pizza every Friday. I haven't figured out how to grow it. So we doing it. But it's about education, man, and learning yourself and not lying to yourself, bro. Like, it ain't gonna be easy. You got to put the work in, but you got to want it. Like, it ain't gonna happen because somebody else told you was fat and you got to, like, nah. You got to do that shit for yourself. I remember. I mean, I know my moment. We were here in the house and I was standing in the refrigerator scrolling, and you know what I mean?
Hey, it's fun. Big boy activities. It's fun, ain't it?
And Dallas looked like, he goes, dang, daddy, the same size as the refrigerator. Like, I got to get my life together.
Kids don't lie, boy. Kids
They
don't
will not lie to you, but you will lie to yourself. So it was like, and obviously in our day and age, you can rationalize anything. Oh, I got a job, I do this, for work. I got to be at the pizza shop, or, I can't get steps because I'm at my desk every day. It's hard for me to get 30 minutes in. Like, nah, be consistent. Make the decision, be consistent. And consistency is one that will save you or break you. Like, you could be consistently bad, just like you can be consistently good. You just got to choose which one you're going to be. So, like, oh, I can't make it. Like, you consistent as hell with what you're doing right now. Look what it got you. You know what I mean? Like, can we do it the right way? And I've gotten to the point, and I hated the gym. I still don't really like it, but I'm consistent. Like, I'm gonna go. Like,
Yo, shout out to you, because you blowing that whistle on the app. Like,
at least every morning during the week.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, I got to slide one in here, because I was
but that's because,
like,
I like that. I like knowing y'all knowing that I got up and I blew that whistle. I like knowing that the same folks I've been seeing at the gym every day for the last 3 years is gonna be there. Like, we high five and we dapping up. I don't know nobody name. We dapping there, like. But those my people. We in there. We the 8 o'clock crew. You know what I mean? Like, that's work with the trainer. Like, all that stuff starts to become like, you find a different community. And when you're about it, and some people just don't want to be about it. I see it all the time. People complain about, oh, I don't feel good. I ain't got this. You know what I mean? Like, you chose that. Ain't no sympathy for me.
Yeah, excuses are monuments to nothing to build bridges to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And those
And I done stood on all them bridges, like, nowhere.
Yeah. And here's the deal about, like, because let's keep it 100. Food is an addiction.
Oh, 100%.
It's
very much so.
And good food is crack.
That's why they call it crack chicken.
Certified.
Right? Yeah. So don't get it twisted. Like, the science behind food and the ingredients, and that's why the majority of ingredients that we use in America are banned in other countries, because they know, we've been having the same battle with GMOs for the longest to put, GMO labels on foods. Now, it'd be on the side in small fine print, but they want to put it on the front. But nah, because that's messing with the money, and we're a capitalistic country. And if the big brands, if the dairy industry, the sugar industry, the meat industry, they not making their bread, then it's going to be a problem, because it's a revolving door. I need you to eat these foods. I need you to get sick. I need you to go to the doctor. I need you to get this medicine that Big Pharma provides. And we're just going to keep you on this rat race. All right. Until you die.
What, 60? Then you die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
So
60. So 60 years, you're making bread off you.
Absolutely. And then we're going, once you go into, like, hospice or whatever, we're going to make some more bread. You know what I'm saying? And then, even when you on your dying bed, we're going to make some more bread. And then here come the funeral. They finna make some bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be rich to be unhealthy.
Man, you got what? Man,
That's
say
all I
that.
hear.
That should be the title of the podcast. You got to be rich to be unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really a mental and a paradigm shift, and like you said, it evolves around discipline because, like Will Smith said, discipline is the highest form of self-love. You can't tell me that you love yourself if you ain't disciplined enough to do what you're supposed to do to sustain yourself. Like that don't make no sense. You don't
So let
love
me ask you this
yourself.
then. Let me ask you this, right? So we're talking about what people need to do. And then let me say this real quick, and then we'll talk about that real quick. So we were talking about, and I think T-Rail actually spun it to where I agree. We were talking about eating healthy is expensive. It is when you compare it to what you would pay for a box of Cheez-Its. 100%, right? But like T-Rail said, now these cats done seen my salads, right? My salad is a grown man's meal.
A mega bowl.
It's a mega bowl, and it's $5. And so you get, I think, I don't even know how many ounces, but let's just say for illustration purposes, two pounds of spinach, kale, and arugula. And then I buy the romaine, that's a bag, and that's $5. So it's $10 right there. Then you put I barbecue chicken because I need the protein. So chop my chicken up, and then I put fruits on there. By the time I'm done, I have had a salad that this thing's huge, right? And it lasts me out 6-7 hours. That salad only cost me $3-4 to make. But if I go to Wendy's, that's when I stop eating fast food. I don't eat fast food anymore. Pulled up to Wendy's, I ordered, and the lady told me dollars. Bro, I spun off in the Ford Ranger so fast in the 4-cylinder. Nah, I'm not paying that for one meal.
Just for the salad?
No, it was I think it was a chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
The biggie
Then it
side,
went
the
up.
big, and then the drink.
Yeah.
But $13 for one, I'm good. You know how long it
Tax.
take? Think about people
Yeah,
getting
in
paid $13
comparison,
an hour.
yeah.
And then it's
13.
empty calories. So you're gonna be hungry again in the next few hours.
I'm gonna feel like trash
And you're gonna feel like
in
trash.
15 minutes. So, like if you take it and you break it down, I promise you folks, it's not that expensive. Even when we juice, now everybody on the podcast has seen what my juice yields. I spent about $100 to juice, and it lasts me and my wife and my daughter, because she's getting into, healthier choices now, about 5 days. So
It's a
you're
good yield.
talking, what, $20 a day for, and we're talking juices this size, right?
Yeah.
Beauty of the
'Cause if
juice
you
is
go
you get
buy one of
all your
those,
fruits, all your vegetables. It acts as a meal replacement because I mix mine with protein, so I'm good. So it's possible. Now, so Jay, let me ask you this, bro. How does one set themselves up for success, right? Because we are talking about what we need to do. What steps or what small steps? Because once again, everybody wants you to do it all at once,
yeah, nah.
and then you fail. So what
You know
should
I got it.
someone do to make these changes to their diet, their exercise, their lifestyle to make them more successful?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna tell you like Les Brown said, you gotta be hungry. You know what I'm saying? But no, but seriously, you gotta have a why. Like
Okay.
that's I promise. Like if you don't, and that's with anything that you do in life that you're gonna be consistent with. You have to have a why because you're going to fall off the meat wagon. No pun intended. And you can get back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
during my journey when I first started, yeah, I fell off the meat wagon a couple times, but it was just like now I know it just confirms why I'm doing it. Like I said, my body is responding differently. I'm like, okay, well, that's not supposed to be happening. So let's dig into this because at first I was just doing it. I did it off of a 30-day challenge. I was not prepared. And that was like in 2007 where it wasn't, no, excuse me, 2017 when it wasn't as prevalent as it is now as far as the different plant-based options and what have you. But the reason I started doing it is because my great-grandmother died of hypertension. Later on, my grandmother died of a heart attack in her sleep because she was on blood pressure medication. As most Black people suffer from, diabetes, hypertension. So I'm like, okay, what is causing this? Because everybody going to the doctor but they still dying. Obviously, it's something else. And obviously, nutrition was the number one culprit because we go to funerals of someone who just died of high blood pressure, but at the repast, we serving fried chicken, macaroni, cheese, green beans with fat back and what have you. So it's really counterproductive. So that lets me know that we don't have the information. So first off, like I said, get your why and then get the knowledge, because if you don't know how to do something, you're not going to start.
Okay.
Like, there's plenty of information out there on YouTube. ChatGPT will actually tell you everything you need to know.
Give you a
and
whole
give you-
plan.
and
Yeah.
show you how to do it, give you the whole plan. But I would say, man, just get the information and just start with something that you haven't done before. I don't want you to take anything away. That's what I don't want you to do, because that's the hardest thing. Oh, you want me to stop eating chicken? You want me to stop eating? Nah,
Yeah.
I can't do that. No, I just want you to add. Add first. Because if you tell somebody they can't do something, your mind that's what you want to do. So I'm not telling you, don't take away. If you go to McDonald's every day for the Egg McMuffin in the morning, keep doing that. But let's try adding a green juice before you
Yeah.
do that. Let's start your day with a green juice in the morning before you do that. Let's eat the salad first before you consume the entree. That's the reason why they give you the salad first. That's why the salad is first thing at the buffet.
Salad and water, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why. Absolutely. That's why, when you go to the banquet meals, the salad is already there in the water. You're supposed to consume that first, because that fiber and that nutrients is going to fill up your body faster than those empty carbs. So let's try something that you haven't tried before, whether that's juicing or just a different alternative. Instead of rice, do quinoa. You know what I'm saying? Add a vegetable. Add a piece of fruit to your daily diet. Just add an apple.
Right.
Add an apple. And that way when you get hungry in between meals and you don't reach for the bag of chips, the Snickers, add the apple and just the small changes, because I guarantee you what happens is most people feel that they can't get away from the craving of certain things, but your body will adjust to the point where you won't even have that craving anymore. And I know that sounds far-fetched, like I ain't gonna never stop craving chocolate or cheese or whatever. I promise you, once you get to a certain point where and it takes time, but once you get to the point where your body is running on a optimum level, you won't even have that desire like you did. Now, I never really had a sweet tooth, but I have one every now and then. And my favorite cookie is oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, right? Straight up. And really from Potbelly. You know what I'm saying? That's where I really got put on.
That's an old man cookie, dog. What is
Bruh,
what?
oatmeal
Yeah, I like oatmeal
chocolate
raisin, bro.
chip. No oatmeal raisin. Can't do that. Can't do the sugar cookie. Can't do the regular chocolate chip. I need a oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. So what I do, I go on Pinterest.
I ain't never
Tell me
had
you
that.
don't like cookies without telling me you don't like cookies.
Right.
Yo, it's just particular to me.
You got a
So
oatmeal and quinoa back there.
What?
So yeah, because I hit that Potbelly. I was like, yo, these is fire. Whoever making these, for
Hey,
real.
yo,
I was
boy
like,
here again.
yo, and look, and that's probably the only national chain I know of that's the only cookie they do. I think that's the only cookie. They don't have like the variety. They do oatmeal
it.
chocolate
Take it
chip
or leave
cookies.
Shit, I be fake checking into the DoubleTree.
Hey, them double trees is nice too. But yeah, so I just went on. So I know, of course, there's dairy in those cookies. There's table sugar in those cookies. There's a lot of other additives and preservatives in those cookies. So I went on Pinterest and was like, okay, let me find me a oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, or not even a vegan one. Because I know I've been cooking so long, I know what to substitute. So just give me the regular recipe, and I'm gonna substitute, the sugar with coconut sugar. I'm gonna substitute the chocolate chips with dairy-free chocolate chips. And the rest of everything else is pretty solid. So now I make my own cookies, and that's what satisfies that sweet tooth.
Tastes
So
like a seatbelt.
yeah.
That one.
In a van
You know what I'm
one
saying?
too. Not in the car, in the van seat though.
So
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So to satisfy that craving is like, I can still have that,
Yeah.
but now it's a healthier version, because first off, I'm cooking it, so I know what's in it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about, because most people ain't ain't asking what's in the cookie. I'm the type of person to go to the restaurant. I'm like, what type of oil y'all using?
Yeah,
You know
not
what
me.
I'm saying? Yeah.
They
Yeah.
like, we don't know.
Yo, and they don't.
They do
And they
not
don't.
know.
You gotta
They do
get back
not
to the
know.
chef.
Yeah. I'm like, well, can you go find out? You know what I'm saying? And that's only because I ain't really going to restaurants like that. But like with corporate America, sometimes, you know, you got these outings. So it's like, and they go in places I don't really mess with, you know what I mean? But it's like, I just need to know what's going on. But when you're cooking it yourself, you know exactly what's in it because most people ain't reading labels. When I go to the grocery store, I read labels every single time. I'm turning that box, that can, that label around because I want to see if it's something I can pronounce. If I can't pronounce monotricyclides,
Yeah.
like, what is that? When's the last time you grew a monotricyclide? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know, but they delicioso.
Is that what they put in Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
them right
good.
there.
Oh yeah, all the GMOs, all the
Yeah.
GMOs.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay,
And
you said
fire.
something, you know, about the next step is getting the information. In today's age, it's like information overload. If you don't know who to listen to, it's so much
Yeah.
conflicting info. You know, I'm listening to
Yup.
this guy, he say eat this. I'm listening to this guy, he say don't touch eggs no more.
yeah, yep.
How did you, you know, kind of filter through all of that to find like I like listening to Dr. Holistic. To me, he's like the
yeah.
most consistent voice. But like, you know, I like Sean Stevenson. You know, certain cats and
Mhm.
voices that I listen to. How do you advise somebody on just filtering out, you know, what's social media, you know, gimmick versus what's actual solid real advice?
Great question. Use yourself as the guinea pig.
Mhm.
Test
I've
it
been
out.
using myself as the guinea pig for the last almost 9 years now, being plant-based. Some stuff worked, some stuff didn't. But that's why I said you got to listen to your body. Because if you just going off of what somebody else says, like results are subjective. You know, everything doesn't work for everybody. You know what I mean? But I will tell you this, that, you know, when it comes to from a health standpoint, you can't go wrong with making those changes. You're going to see a benefit somewhere. So just try, like, if whoever you listening to, if they said, hey, you need to start juicing, you know, here's a juice recipe, because everybody going to have their niche. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says, hey, Kay, you need to incorporate sleep from this time to this time, you know what I'm saying? That sleep smarter, you know what I'm saying? Just incorporate some stuff. I may say, hey, you need to be grounding every day. That's going to help, you know, try it out. It ain't in any of most of this health advice is not going to, you know, kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, what you're doing, you know, especially if you in a state where you've come to a point like T-Rail said and what Bruce said, like they got to a point where it's just like, you know what? I have to make a change. So if it's something opposite of what you're doing, try it.
No,
And then
true.
see how
Yeah.
your body responds. Treat yourself as a guinea pig. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the pharmacy companies are doing. They treating you as a
100%.
guinea pig.
And you
That's
pay
what the
for it.
doc and you're paying for it because they're practicing. They're
Literally.
practicing medicine. So why don't you
Yes.
practice health on yourself and see what works? Like
No, it's true.
that's
Your
the end of the
doctor
day.
gives you medicine, and then they say, "Hey, give me a call back in a week. Let me know how this is working,"
Absolutely.
because they have
How it's
no
working.
idea.
Because they got a long list of side effects that they run through. It could cause hypertension, could cause internal bleeding, could cause leaky gut, and possible death.
And
Like,
they
which
lining
one
so many
did you get?
patients up that they don't even really know you. They're just looking at the chart real quick before you come in. Like, you know, I know you go to Dr. Turner, so y'all got a relationship. But I started going to the doctor, and I promise this doctor still don't know me. But he scheduled, like, they was like, oh, come back in a week. Oh, come back next week. But I had like 7 follow-ups in the first 2 months and like $400 in copays, and like, what is we doing? You know, every week it's just like, come on, bro. Like, they saw me and it was like new money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
You a number.
it's being corporatized, right? Because there's great nurses out there. There's great doctors. And they might make a great recommendation. You know, you have one pill or medicine that's better. Like you said, they practice the medicine. This is what they do. So I would venture to say they giving you the best option. But then who gets involved? Your insurance company. They're not gonna let you get that holistic herb or the best
Because we partnered with
medicine.
this pharmaceutical company. We need to make
Yeah.
sure this drug is approved. That
Correct.
So while they might want to give you, you know, while they practicing that medicine, right, they give you the best option, but really it's the insurance company saying, nah, we know that's really gonna help, but this is a lot cheaper, so give them this crap. You know,
But I
so
got
the
another
doctors
slide
too.
through. Think about the reps that pull up on the
Oh
doctors.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Facts.
Greasing
They
them.
in it together.
It's
they're
a,
They
greasing
in it
yeah.
it.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole system. It's
Yeah.
a whole system because they're not going to and this is what happens. This is what I tell people. And I got a friend whose wife has cancer currently. It was in remission and then, she went back to her normal lifestyle and it came back. So, I recommended some juicing, some lifestyle changes, and she's realizing now how much the medical system
Mm.
is just a money grab.
Compromised.
Yeah, it's very
Compromise, yeah.
compromised. And here's the deal, and shout out to the medical staff, the nurses, the doctors, because I believe that every aspiring nurse and doctor goes into that profession wanting to help people.
Absolutely.
But what
They're
happens
givers.
is, yeah, absolutely, they have the heart for it. But what happens is you're entering a system that is not designed for that. So therefore, you either get with the program
Get
or
out
you
or
go
lay down.
find or
Yeah.
find something else to do. And
Yeah.
that's why, when you actually do start to dive into more holistic ways of healing, whether it's, nutritional, plant-based, chiropractor, yoga, massage, or whatever, and you go back and your levels are improving, the doctor is going to tell you, whatever you are doing, continue to do it. They don't want to know. You know why? Because they don't want to be responsible for if something goes the opposite way because they have a contractual agreement to practice medicine. And if I can't monetize it, because you can't monetize an apple, you can't monetize anything that comes from the earth. And if that's what you're doing, keep that to yourself. Just keep doing it.
And
Well, I'm
shout
about
out
to
to my
come out with some
doctor.
ibuprofen apples.
That's exactly what they're going to do. Because
Quit.
all medicine is nothing but herbs from the earth with a chemical additive to it. Because if I
100%.
add the chemical to it, then I can monetize it. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to my doc. She might, be on the podcast or not, but I will say that's her approach. And as soon as I walk in, she says, "I already know you're not taking anything, but just let me know." And she understands that because when she was looking at my chart, she's saying that I'm taking opioid, and I've been on this opioid for 12 years. That's not right. Meanwhile, my other doc was like, "Hey, just let me know when you need it, baby." Yeah, I got you.
I get what you need, baby. I get what you need.
Just text me,
Bruh.
page me.
And the crazy thing
Anytime.
about it is, my current doc, I had a scare. She read the levels, was blowing me up. I'm working, was like, okay. He wrote somebody else's number down, called her and was like, "Tell your mans to go get his labs checked now." And then we came up with a treatment plan. And when I tell you I'm not taking 1 ounce of medicine from that, right? That's us sitting down, collabing, figuring it out versus, hey, here goes some, you know what I mean?
Shout out to your
So
doctor for actually even
listen,
listening to anything alternative because that is very rare.
bro, I went
Very
in,
rare.
been experiencing headaches first thing in the morning. She was like, "Okay, I know you're not doing this, this, and this, so let's go get an MRI." Bet. Because there's something going on. Let's see if it's here. If it's not there, then there's something in my diet that I can change because there's nothing and you see what I'm saying? So there are fantastic docs out there. Like you said, they all enter the field wanting to save lives.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, every
They
so
call the
often,
riffraff.
yeah. And like T said, they get you in. Okay, well, let's check you out, and then let's check you, and then let's put you on it.
15 minutes.
By the time,
How you going to heal somebody in 15 minutes?
even the
You can't
pastor
even,
need longer than that,
you
right?
know what I'm saying? You got to get small talk to even get to know a person and their lifestyle. That's like 15 minutes is the small talk.
It'll take me 25 to get here, and you're gonna get me out in 15. So
You probably waited in the waiting room for 15.
there you go. There you go. So to kind of piggyback off of actually what everybody was saying, you know, and how I interpret it is like Jay said, like T-Rail said, small changes. Once again, people don't go out here and try to run 5 miles. You're not in the 5-mile crew. But what we can do is walk the block. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
when you work out, right? it releases dopamine and endorphins in your body.
You feel good.
You feel good. Like dopamine has been equated to like heroin, right? For the body. It's its own natural high. It produces its own drug. So
Correct.
after I get done, and yes, you gonna feel a little rough, but 5 minutes after you're done, you're like, man, I feel good.
Yeah.
Feel really good.
I
Right?
didn't want to do legs this morning, but after I did it, I feel
Feel really
good.
good. And now you know you
Discipline.
can check something off. And remember, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're changing something. Think about in Lansing, okay? We're driving down MLK, and then you start to see these yellow lights, construction, road closed, merge. You get uncomfortable, you piss, you upset because, yo, I go this way every day. It's going to make me late, etc. That's what changing your diet is going to be. Adding some exercise, and it's going to be a little uncomfortability. But after you drive down ML King and you detour 5 times, you work out 5 times, you're going to say, you know, it is not that bad. And then you're going to start to see the results. And like Jay said, you go from eating the sausage biscuits and hash brown, you going to say, well, just let me get the sausage biscuits today.
Correct.
Then you say, you know what, I'm going to try this oatmeal parfait. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but
Yeah. The yogurt
I would try
parfait.
and the next thing you know,
It's a
these healthy
cookie.
choices find you. I
Yeah.
promise you, I didn't plan on ever eating an orange and a strawberry on my salad. But I seen it and was like, ooh, man, that's fire, bro. What have y'all been holding out on
then
it?
you graduate to be like, let me see if I can make this at the crib, and it's 10 times better
Mo
when you
gooder.
make it yourself. And let's talk about just a quick thing on the exercise, because I think, like I said, it's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. You don't have to, like, I like to go to the gym, you know. And some people, I can work out at home, but I kind of need that gym environment. It just gets me to the next level. But when it comes to exercising, you don't have to go to the gym. A 30-minute, 15-minute walk every 3 times a week will do what it needs to do,
Change your life.
as long as your nutrition is in place. So, like, for those who, you know, maybe work in the office, and are sitting down all day, you know, on that lunch break, you know what I'm saying? You got an hour lunch break. It don't take you an hour to eat. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that salad
or
or
an hour to
whatever you
work
eat.
out.
Yeah, it don't take an hour to work out. I mean,
Yeah.
you can really do some hit training or whatever, and like and there's plenty of 10-minute
It
workworkouts
do
on
when
YouTube.
your playlist is fire though.
It matter.
There's plenty
I
of
digress.
10-minute, 15-minute workouts on YouTube. But like I
100%.
said, but not even that. Like I said, if you on your lunch break, take 15 minutes of that to walk around the block, especially when it's sun outside. So now you're getting that vitamin
That
D.
D, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got some grass nearby you, or if you got a park nearby you, take the shoes off, walk
Facts.
around in the grass for like 15 minutes. You know, that's all you need, man. You got to make time, because like you said, you making excuses about what you can't do. You know, to me, when it boils down to it, because I think, like, all of us have families, we all have children and legacies. I just want to be here for the kids and for my next generation. I want to see
Bingo.
what that's going to look like. I want to see
Yeah.
the fruits
What
of
all
my
this work?
labor
There you go. What am I working for?
to be manifested. So to me, if you're not choosing to be healthy, I think you're being selfish. You're being
100%.
selfish.
100%.
Because if you have relationships, great relationships with your children, with your nieces, nephews, with your spouse, with your significant other, you're basically saying, I don't care about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I only care about myself. So I'm gonna eat this Big Mac.
Mm.
And if I go, I go. It's on y'all.
Mm.
That's selfish. And I can't do that, because I have to be here for my great grandchildren. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta
Well,
be
I'm a guy
here.
trying.
Yeah, absolutely. 100 is the minimum. Like, if I die, it's gonna be not because I committed nutritional suicide.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be an act of
God's
God.
will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's gonna be God's will, but not because I'm not making the effort to make the best choices I can nutritionally and to maintain my health. Like, 100 is minimum for me. Like, life expectancy in the U.S., I think, is like upper 70s.
Mm-hmm. But also
At
think,
the
Unless
rate
you
I'm
look
going,
like us, then it's upper 6.
or 20s.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You look like us.
Absolutely.
So yeah. But
So,
I mean, we just
yes.
got done talking about my great grandma, right? She ate the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, right? Ham,
Yeah.
ram, lived to be 100. So it's
Absolutely.
possible. What would have happened if it would have changed? You know what I mean? And ate healthy. And then real quick, just to hit off of what you said, I don't go to a gym, right? I respect T-Rail for being able to do it. It's 20, 30 minutes to drive there, 30, 40 minutes to work out, 20, 30 minutes. I don't have that much time. I got 30 minutes before my kids go to school. So I wake up, I hit it hard, I go upstairs, I'm done. 30 minutes, right?
Yeah,
So
facts.
you don't have to, you know, be in
You
there
don't have
all
to make
day.
excuses.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
yeah,
That's what you
one,
don't have
I
to
would
do.
say out of us four, I'm probably the one the least
Yeah, let's hear
consistent.
from you.
So I would say, well, because I hear what y'all saying, and I hope everybody else saying like they feel bad about their life. Because Jay is like, yo, you selfish. So because it's truth in it, but I think again, it is economics. It is comfort food. Like the Big Mac tastes good. Like you might having a bad day at work. I'm going to get a Big Mac and a Coke. Like that's gonna make me feel better.
Mhm.
So I think a part of it too is mental health. Like you said, the 80-20, but you could slash
Yeah.
that 20 and
Mhm.
another 10 and say mental because that cortisol, right? That stress, that make you fat. You could be skinny.
Oh,
Like people look
absolutely.
at me like, oh, you straight. That stress will get you, baby. You know what I'm saying? It'll get you that dad bod. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
easy, easy.
that's the thing too. Like Jay mentioned grounding. Whatever it is, I think mentally you gotta find a why too to kind of start that journey and make those changes. And I've done some of those small things. Fruit is incorporated in my diet, water. Like shout out to the Stanley. I ain't a big Stanley Cup guy, but I think it gave people to like drink water again, like carry water with you.
Yeah.
Like and it's
Yeah.
room temperature, it can be cold, whatever. And even if you do go out, like I'll go out and get a burger, right? And the last time I went and got a burger, this guy was like, I was like, let me just get the burger. I want this on it and this on it. He was like, you don't want no fries? I was like, no. He was like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
all you
yeah.
want is a burger. I was like, yep.
You
You don't
that's
want no
Yes.
weird for
drink.
him. Like
You don't want no
See?
cookie. I was like,
It's normal
can I just get the
to be
sandwich? Because I
unhealthy.
got
Hey,
my
you gotta call
water.
the
Like
boss
I'm
like, boss, how
carrying
you
my
ring this
water.
up? No, I
So
just
They
want a
probably
it's
burger.
some
was
small wins. It's some
they was
small wins.
recording you like, man, he over here trying to be healthy.
Right. They get mad at you.
think I think you're right too, and we do got to speak to that because nobody should feel bad about wherever they are, because it's all about getting to whatever your next step is. And CeeLo, you absolutely right. I would almost say that. Well, I would definitely say that the mental part of it should be first. It's the most because without that, you're bound to fail
You
if you're not
defeated
in it for the
yourself.
right
This
reason.
you versus you already.
Yeah. So like you can't compare yourself to somebody else's journey, somebody else's, sum total of choices. Like those aren't your choices. You got to
Yeah.
start from where you at. And regardless of where we are, like we all in different places too. So like, but my walk is my walk and Bruce's run is his. Like it's all relative. You just got to do you. We're just talking about our stories and I would hate for somebody to be discouraged based on, and we know because we got is that, sometimes don't even talk to us as much because they don't feel like, oh, I don't got the businesses. I don't do that. Like, look, just come as you are and do what you do.
Correct.
It ain't
Facts.
about what somebody else is doing, man. It's about what you can do for yourself, right?
Well, that's the tricky part too, like social media. Like we talked about these positive influences, but then you pull up Instagram, if you're a man or a woman, you got like perfect specimens in your face every day for
Yeah.
365. Like, oh, you ain't like this, you ain't like this. What you doing? And
It's
it's
4 o'clock.
like,
You still sleep?
right. Or like my man, he was out there, and no disrespect, but it's just like I get what he's trying to do, but again, someone that's struggling with that or not is consistent. He was like he's jumping out of a car, racing a car. It's like, hey,
Not
I
my
don't know
thing.
if I'm doing that on
Yeah.
Cedar, baby. I just
I'm not, bro. And I'm not just gonna jump up and run. I need to stretch first. Pull your
gotta
mama, not
stretch,
me.
baby.
You know what I'm
Gotta
saying? My
stretch.
hamstring gotta last, baby.
No,
But
no,
it's some
that's
small things
absolutely right.
like fruits, right? And Jay's talked about this. Like I go to the grocery store. That's the first thing usually passed, right? Is the produce, the lettuce, the fruit, and then they still playing games with you because it's seedless, organic. Then it's like, well, can I shop at HEB or Kroger? Nah, you got to be at Whole Foods, and so you got to just like I like what Jay said. You got to make a choice. Like let's try it. And that's not diet. Let's live it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just make a choice. You can buy the Lucky Charms, but get you some water too, because at some
Yeah.
point we got to incorporate that, and then you can wean yourself off those things, and then maybe make the choice not to even buy those things. Challenge yourself. I'm not gonna buy that this month. I'm not gonna buy this on the grocery run. I'm gonna get this salad this time and see. And I think you start challenging yourself, and you build up those reps, like y'all talked about. It's just repetition.
I think
So
when it's early in the game, those are the wins. Or how many things you can say no to.
The
Like,
small
oh
wins.
hell yeah, oh,
100%.
but then you
my
get
God, I could just
bougie.
ride by.
You know,
Yeah.
we talked about the water, right? You get bougie with it. I don't do no Dasani. I don't do
That
that.
ain't Fiji?
I do the Voss. And Fiji, I was a big Fiji guy. Fiji got a whole lawsuit about how they water is trash.
They ain't even from Fiji.
It ain't even from Fiji. It's from Compton.
From the That's from the
So,
valleys of Grand
you
Rapids.
know,
Hey,
By
my-
way of Flint.
TJ learned that one too because he was on that. We were seeing those videos of Ashton Hall, and it was popular. And he wanted to go get the Saratoga, and I'm
they
like,
sold out.
he was like, "Oh, I got to get the Saratoga," and I'm like, "All right, buy it." It was like $7 for the bottle. He was like, he drank it. He was like,
Water.
tastes like
Then
water.
it tastes like water.
Tastes like
Really?
water. Like,
Really?
yeah,
What did you
I hope
expect?
you kept the bottle.
he did.
Nah, I will say this.
He did rock it and filled it up a little bit, but yeah,
That Voss, if you ain't never had no Voss water,
That was delicioso.
Voss
That-
still
that-
out the glass bottle, man. Get the Aquapana, dog. Come on, man.
I ain't heard that one.
Look at them.
Straight-
They getting
straight from
bougie over
Italy.
there. Man, go to the
True, wildin'.
refrigerator and put a glass under the thing.
Hey,
Bruh. You know what I'm saying?
that
I fill this boy
refrigerator
up 3 times a
filter is
day.
doing just fine.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We just got like the little water dispenser, bro. Like with the
Yeah, like
5
the little-
gallon, boy, it ain't like the old school where you got to pick it up and dump it. Like, no, you just slide that mug in there, fill up this cup. And honestly, we actually started drinking more water, and the kids drinking more water because I don't know, it just feels like a new toy in the house or something.
Man.
But like
Okay.
the psychological game of having like the water machine out here in the dining room was different. When we always had water in the refrigerator or water bottles.
Yeah.
But it was
correct.
like
Well, I
we
hate
got that
water
machine. They was like, oh, yeah, water bottle. It was driving me crazy
I
waking
hate
up throwing
buying
away
packs of water.
half drank water bottles and I started
Aw.
using them for the plants. And it's like, dude, we are wasting
I
money.
mess
So I
with the
get
kids
the big
all
boy.
the time. I see the water, like you said, half drunk, and I be like, everyone died a slow death right there. Like, ain't nobody gonna take care of it, and nobody knows who water it is either.
Yeah, it ain't
Nobody.
mine. Ain't
Hey,
mine.
who
I
had
drink
this
mine.
water? Nah, ain't mine, cuz.
We ain't
Yeah.
doing water bottles.
Yeah.
That's hurricane prep now. We ain't doing water.
Yeah. But like you
That's
said, that
crazy.
small change, like I made a conscious effort to get up. Like when you break that fast, your body needs water. That's like the first
Yep.
thing you should drink.
Yeah,
Bruh.
that is correct.
I'm on the
That
way to
is
work, hitting them. Like I
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah. You know, I
And I'm
read
a
something.
coffee guy in the morning, but I made that switch. Like I'm gonna get this I'm gonna
Mhm.
get this water in first, and then if I need that kick, I'll still get some coffee. But even my
There you go.
coffee, I don't put the creamer in there or nothing like that. It's black, and then like 2 Splendors, and that's what it is.
Have you noticed
Nah,
the
see, that's
difference that
dope.
since you increased your water intake?
Oh, I feel better in the morning for sure. Like getting to work, that commute. For those that don't commute, it's a whole nother a level of stress. So especially in
we be
H-Town,
we be seeing it on the glide.
man,
Man,
Yo,
if
the
you
way he
don't get
unbuckled
your
the seatbelt every time.
bruh, you literally want to fight somebody, man. That's how bad it is. It's not good.
Hey, but y'all haven't driven with this cat when he has road rage. I've been in the car like, hey,
Oh,
man,
It
like,
ain't,
look, you messing up my smoke, man. Like, I'm trying to let the man over, dog.
We're
Let
like,
the
do I
man
need to
over.
get the strap? Are you okay?
Yeah, let the man over, dog, because I came out here to chill.
no, but that's a perfect example, see, Nick, on like you said, you still want your coffee. I get it. But I'm gonna hit this water first. Small changes.
Yeah.
You didn't take anything away, but you added something.
Mhm.
And that's where it starts. And then, like you said, use yourself as a guinea pig. Now, okay, how do I feel after a week of doing this? Oh, I feel 10 times better.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Jay, I'd be
So
so
it's like-
excited, bro. They got a water cooler with the flavor water, and it's an intelligent one. So it'll tell you like if you do get like the sparkling water or you get a certain flavor, it'll tell you how many sugars and calories. So I do the
Mm.
watermelon flavor,
Yo, you
0.
work, dog.
Hey,
Okay. Come on, man. You moving on up.
Hey, man.
You
hey,
moving
I'm
on
gonna
up.
throw it on the glide. Yo,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
that
yeah, glide
watermelon,
that. Next
that
time.
watermelon,
Somewhere that's coming out of your paycheck. Somewhere, I promise you, that's one of them
Facts, they
added
don't love me like
benefits.
that.
Hey, and another thing you was talking about, like the physical aspect, like you seeing, social media and everybody looking a certain way or what have you. Like, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught
100%.
because initially when I was like working out, and this was before I was plant-based, like I was trying to look a certain way. But when I switched to nutrition focus, the way that you look, that's a byproduct. So I mean, I got the six
Yeah.
pack. I look relatively nice, but I'm not. I'm not trying to get a six pack. I'm not trying to have my chest looking a certain way. If I eat right and I exercise like I do, it's gonna come
It's a
regardless.
byproduct of it.
It's
Yeah.
a byproduct, and I'm not tripping either way. I'm if
If you want to
it's
wash your
not,
clothes on this or not, I'm good.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had the one pack, as long as I'm healthy and I used to be focused on a certain weight, like I wanted to gain a certain amount of weight. I don't even focus on that. I don't even have a scale. That's another tip too. Don't be on the
Don't
scale
be
like that.
don't get on the
Man,
scale. Say it for the people in the back,
that's
bro.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Don't be on the scale because you want the fastest way to discourage yourself and
Yeah.
stop your journey.
A
Get
reminder
on the scale.
that you look like the
Get
alien
on the
from
scale.
Family Guy.
Because the scale is not a true stupid. It's not a true indication of your health.
It's not.
You can weigh a certain way, but you got to realize you got muscle mass, you got body fat, and even the BMI. That's not even accurate. A BMI is based on a middle-aged white guy. Now, shout out to all the
in the 1930s.
correct. So the information is so outdated, and if you're going off of that, you are just setting yourself up for failure.
But
So
also, and to
don't use that.
real quick. There's also your lightest in the morning. So if you weigh
Correct.
yourself at 5 o'clock every day, and after you work out, you're gonna fail.
Absolutely.
You got to think, depending on where you weigh yourself. If you have tile floors, if you weighted on this tile, and then you went down 4 tiles and you weighted on this one, there's so many
factors.
Yo, pick the pants you want to wear and the shirt you want to wear. Make that your
Absolutely.
goal.
That's a good indication.
Well,
Whatever that outfit is,
Focus on the
listen-
solution, not on the problem. Like you looking at the scale every day, you straight focus on the problem. Like
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's not the story. The story is the journey that we on and the things that we're doing to do it. The scale shouldn't even be a measuring stick. It's
not.
It's psychological warfare is what it is with yourself, because it goes
Facts.
up and down throughout, like Bruce said, throughout the day. Like you get on that mug. I see, and I've done it too. I get on that mug 3-4 times a day after I ate, after I came out the bathroom. Like, come on, bro. Like,
You
what is
see
you
this
doing?
right here.
You focus
Right.
because then it's gonna change your decision making process, and gonna change your mindset. And it's gonna discourage you if you
Man,
if you
it goes
actually
up.
gained muscle and did the good thing and your scale went up. Now it did, but you only thought about the number. So then you
Bingo.
changed
Yep.
something that you was doing right. Like,
Yep. And then
can't do that.
if you're drinking water, you already up 100 ounces.
water retention, and then
You up.
a lot of, like I said, you got some water weight, and then some of you have the weight of the fecal matter that just stuck in your intestine.
You know?
You get that
You gotta
fiber.
get that out. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that's still in there and you working out and you done lost fat, but you still got fecal matter in your colon, then that's 10 pounds that just ain't moving.
And that's the
You know what I'm saying?
unhealthy stuff. So you got to go
Yo,
back to the diet.
Absolutely.
I made another observation while we were talking about this. When Jay brought up juicing, I seen Corey start sweating bullets. Bro, you get them bottles yet?
Call him out.
On the to-do. Is on the to-do. I
'Cause
got
we
the
have yet
plug.
to
Somebody gave me the plug, so I'm gonna order a bottle. It's crazy because y'all on me and my daughter. She like, yo, where is the bottles?
Yo, you
I'ma
don't
put it
gotta
in a
get the
bowl.
bottles. Just get the mason jars.
Yeah, that's
No.
still a container. I need to get a container. Yeah.
Bruh.
You was at HEB, they got them right there.
I'm gonna
Bruh.
get it, and better
Get some
next time we on here,
Tupperware.
I'm gonna be
Drink it
drinking
out of
instead
a
of
bowl.
coffee. I'm gonna be drinking a juice. I drank
Right.
all
Yeah,
the juices while I was in Lansing though. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Bruce. Bruce went in there and
Yeah.
cooked it like, like in 20
Just make
seconds.
enough for
and
right
just-
now.
He said,
We
I
was
want to
sitting there
drink
talking.
y'all juices.
Whip it. Hey, bro.
It was delicious too, man. So I
The
love
good
it.
thing is,
I'm on
like,
it.
you could juice as much or as little as you want. So if you want to juice it for today, I
Hey
don't
man, I'm still in
recommend
the
that.
crib. I'm gonna start crawling in a minute. I'm gonna get out that boy.
Now the peer pressure kicking
Hey, you
in. We're
better go
gonna
ahead and get out like
Yeah.
Tommy Pickles, dog.
Hey, y'all
You
better
know?
hope I don't get sexy because I'm gonna be out here with the football boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there like Elliot
sing.
Yeah. He said like Elliot with the midriff.
with the midriff with rollerblades. Like y'all ain't gonna be able to stop me though.
Hey,
That's why
well,
I gotta
hey,
know you can't let C Nick do that because it's gonna be
bruh, nah.
the level, the
Nah,
followers
son.
gonna go up.
We waiting on that. Get,
The
get there.
debauchery.
That boy profile and
Hey.
came off private. He out here
Thank
verified.
you all that now.
See, look, see, Nick got the blue
Oh
check.
man.
Oh
Wow, man.
man.
Hey, we gotta wrap it up, man. It's 1:52. Before we go, we talking about the health, because like we said, it's you versus you, the verses and all that. We had a versus historically. I didn't want to
Yeah.
spend too much time on it, but we gotta tap in because that was our generation.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the verses? Did you see the clips?
I didn't watch it. I've
I
seen
watched
some
the
clips.
I watched the beginning of it, and I saw some clips.
Bro.
Well, it's on Apple Music. Bruce watched it. I watched it. Who do you think won, Bruce?
I won. I as the dude that was on IG bouncing in the kitchen, right?
Hey,
With some chicken in my hand. And
facts.
I think I had another buddy in the other because it was treat day, right? So, bruh, first off, Mia X. Matter of fact,
MVP.
T-Rail and I used to like bump her because that was Rachel and Jeanette's girl. Like,
Shout out.
Mia murdered it. If it wasn't for
Man.
Mia X Cash Money, I mean, what a
I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie.
like
She was
murdered
going
them
so hard, bro.
so hard,
Like you would think she never rapped
and she
before.
still
Like,
look good too. I'm like,
no,
Mia?
she looks better.
All I could think of
correct.
is when you say that.
Mia
All I
was-
could think
Mia
of
was
is
big.
Rachel in the 9/8, just finger up.
Man. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really checking
your
for Mia
face.
like that, but she showed up
No,
and
I
showed
wasn't.
out.
Bruh.
I wasn't.
I
Crazy
mean-
word. And for a woman, no disrespect, for a woman to lead that, man, she led them
Mel
boys through
Cruz.
fire.
Murder.
Straight up.
Yeah, she was the colonel of the tank. All right, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And think about
you
it.
know
You
what?
had Snoop up there. You had Master P. You had all of that.
Silk.
Mystical wasn't there. Silk. All the heavy hitters. But Mia, like, excuse me. And she sounded like she was on a record. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man,
flow was
Yeah.
Shame missed a
impeccable.
beat.
Yeah.
Crazy
And you see my
word.
girl Kelly Price was up there too?
Yo, people was getting them too confused.
What? How?
On the
Price was up
internet,
there?
people
I gotta
kept
go back and
saying,
watch it.
they kept saying that's me. I was like, no, that's Kelly. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
don't do
Kelly.
that.
I don't know why she was there. Oh, I think, is she on death row? I thought she was
She
on
just
death.
said she was real cool with Mia. Like, they were just real.
Oh,
They
okay.
linked up like that.
Bruh, I
Oh,
know
okay.
murdered it. And then, so it was crazy as I'm watching it. Tina was watching it with me. She was like, I just realized this. No Limit was like, if you're ready to fight, you know what I'm saying? You put on some No
It was more
Limit.
gangster. It was more gangster.
gangster. But then you put on that Cash Money, they had
Get
the
up,
melodies.
it's party. It's party.
It was
Yeah.
party. And so
Feel
to
good.
be able to go back and forth between the two, and like you said, it's almost like eating the candy. You bit it and it took you back to the 9-9, riding the 9-8,
Oh yeah.
getting dressed.
Yeah. What I appreciated is
They
it
missed-
really put, that era on the map, but also just the comparison to them crews. Like, I think it solidified Master P's genius and his leadership ability, because everybody on that stage, you could tell, still love P. Like, they'll
Yeah,
make a
absolutely.
true album right now if you want them to. Like, everybody was there for the most part, and then the music was crazy. And then even when Birdman tried to stunt about, the jewelry and the tattoos, P pulled out I'm about it. Like, it was over. He was like, "Yup, don't even play it till I tell you." And he dropped it, and he started doing that jog in place, bruh.
Rap.
It was crazy. It was a rap,
Rap.
bro. Like, I think everybody thought Back That Ass Up was gonna be the one that just.
But yeah, because when that intro comes in,
Mm,
anywhere
mm,
you can be at
mm.
Walmart, it's going down in aisle 5.
But you gotta remember, No Limit had Shake That Ass. They had some hits. I Can Tell,
Right.
man,
No,
and just
yeah,
the tank.
yeah.
It was, I think No Limit won that hands down, man. Just off of
Yeah.
P's
Whoa, whoa.
leadership.
Well, now see, there you go cussing again, right? Now,
How you do that there?
you think they won? Okay, I don't know if there's a winner, but I
I gotta
don't
watch
know.
it, but
There's a winner
I
and a
heard
loser.
there was a consensus that most people were leaning towards No Limit just because of the way they
Energy,
came out,
presentation,
like the
yeah.
energy. Because I think when you just go catalog for catalog as far as song wise,
Yeah.
I think Cash Money does
no.
probably have a better catalog as far as exposure and on the
Okay.
radio
They had
and
the
Was
hits.
hits.
Lil
Yeah.
Wayne wasn't there? I'm guessing.
No, he
Did
wasn't.
not show
Oh,
up.
nah.
That's
Yeah.
what tanked him, I think, too. Because you had Snoop, P, like everybody was there. Lil Wayne wasn't
Yeah.
even there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's the
He's
He is-
dust
I mean,
off.
he's a big
forerunner.
part of it. Him and
Yeah.
Doobie, like, come on now.
But you
correct.
really what
So
messed it up. I think Birdman messed it up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The drunk
Birdman
uncle.
like Jerry Jones.
He said the drunk uncle.
Yo, this man, yeah, it's not a did. Nah, I think, Cool
Save
Mo
that.
D and
cares?
Father MC had the jewelry before you had the jewelry, but go ahead.
Right. Right.
Slick Rick. You know what I'm
Slick
saying?
Rick had the
Rock him.
jewelry.
Rock him. Come on, bro.
Yeah. He I think he definitely probably skewed the people's view, right? Because it reflects on No Limit. Cash Money. Sorry, it reflects on them. But I don't know if I could pick a winner, bro. I won. I mean,
I did.
and I'm
I
not
was
even a
gonna-
rap
look,
guy.
I went
bro.
and downloaded Master P Greatest Hits because of that right there.
Yeah.
Got him.
Huh?
Got him.
I have to go back and listen to it, but as I just think about
Break them off something? Come on.
the legacy of those two camps, man, I think obviously P just kind of started a whole movement for New Orleans, right?
Facts.
And
Yeah,
even though he
so.
wasn't really in New Orleans that whole time, he was in Houston, he was
Richmond.
in California and all that, but he did it for the NOLA. It created a whole genre and a sound for them. Cash Money came in and really ran his same playbook with dominating the streets, putting on a bunch of artists. Like we used to see them, like their roster was crazy. Like it was a new No
Every
Limit
week you got an
artist coming
album.
out every week.
Every
You know what I mean? Cover art
Yup.
was crazy. Like he
Cover
started
art,
something
yes.
there for independent artists. And then Birdman took it to, in my opinion, to the next level with Cash Money, Hot Boys, Juvie was hot, Lil Wayne kind of sparked it. And then like you see like the whole the lineage that came from that, which
Young Money.
should include Young Money, Drake, like
Nicki.
it's
Yeah.
still there. Like it's still there, it's still relevant. And it's all, directly descended from that. It's too bad that all couldn't be represented in the verses because I think it would have made for at least a more competitive conversation at the end of the day. But, Era for Era, I think in its heyday, No Limit changed the game, right? We was all
Without a
on it.
doubt.
Like we was soldiers. I know
Everybody
I
was a soldier. And they
I
had
was a
one of the
soldier.
worst rappers of all time and still did what they did.
If you
What was that,
disrespect
T-Murder?
Silk the Shocker on this
Silk.
podcast, I'm turning
Oh,
it off.
Hot, cold. What? Crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling Silk when he first came out. And I was like, is he
But he
gonna get
still
on
had his
beat?
too. That's crazy. He still had like what? It ain't my fault. Like, come on, man. You ain't
yeah.
You not running from that.
But
No,
that
you're
was
not.
because Mystical was on there. Let's just be honest.
Nah.
Take
Yeah, that's true.
Mystical off and not
Yeah.
put it in your head.
Not see if Mystical would have been
That's-
there at the verses.
Ooh.
I think, yeah, because Mystical was
He was the
not
Wayne. He was
traditional.
the wild card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a wild card.
Yeah.
He was the non-traditional No Limit member. So when he got on, he come through with the little half dookie braids.
He was like Method Man.
Looking like the dude
Yeah,
from Immature.
Wu-Tang. You know what I
He was
mean?
like meth. Yup. He was like, oh yeah,
Dang.
this is the
Yeah.
guy.
Dang.
What
so
other
good
verses
stuff.
would y'all like to see, like crew for crew like that?
I would like to see
know.
Jodeci and
Ooh.
Boys to Men go at it, bro. Like,
Yeah, some R&B would be dope.
yeah. And I know you're not gonna get it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. They
Jodeci.
said that this might start bringing the verses
I think
back.
somebody else would be better against Jodeci because that's a different type of R&B.
Oh, no, it is.
Jodeci is like the hood.
Yeah, Jodeci about to whoop somebody.
Maybe like Jodeci versus
Like Jagged Edge or
Jagged
something?
Edge, maybe.
But it's two different eras. Like it's different.
Nah, you gotta
Oh,
do like
yeah.
JE 112. That would be.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, JE 112. Yeah, definitely.
I hate
Yeah,
JE, but yeah.
I
don't
like
like
the
Jay
crew
Z
for crew
right now.
versus artist for artist, artist versus artist. I think it could get boring, but that crew for crew is like you
Yeah.
get to bring in different layers and different styles of his. Like, like it was No Limit was always a compilation. Like that was the
Always.
best part
It
about
was.
it. Like
I'm
listening
gonna
to
tell
it
you.
this.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen when Diddy get out. It's gonna be Diddy and JD. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be so deaf and bad.
verse
Bad.
bad.
That's it.
Who help
Just
me on
beats
the
like
R&B
whatever they produce, whatever was on Bad Boy,
Oh well,
whatever
yeah, because
remix. Remember, Diddy was the remix guy. He was the king. But so was JD. That's so Jeff.
JD. So Def. I Want to Get Married remix. The
What was
Sleeping
the
in My
Drew
Bed
Hill joint?
remix.
In My Bed? Come on, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all want to dance?
I don't know, man.
That's
Bad
what
Boy
we
just,
need to see.
Yo,
That's
Bad Boy
bruh.
just so cold though, dog. Because remember, Bad Boy was like Carl Thomas,
feel you.
Faith Evans.
Total.
Total.
Faith.
Escape.
112.
That's what I'm saying. They had so many.
I think that with So Def, because you did have, as far as in-house, you got Jagged Edge, you got Escape, but then JD ventured out. He wrote a lot of
Working
Mariah Carey
on
Yup,
hits.
Mariah Carey. There you go.
He wrote for so many people,
Little
man.
Bow
So
Wow.
it's as far as a crew, So Def is smaller in house, but as far as JD's range, as far as
Crazy work.
produced and written hits, it
It's
can
there.
get out of hand. It can
It'll
get
be a
oh
nice
man,
night. It'll be a nice night.
it can get out of hand real quick, cause JD ain't no slouch. Matter of fact, yo, he was inducted into the Music Writers Hall of Fame.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's not there.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You
just
just
saying
talking
like
about
you
crew
got
for
to
crew.
like Bad Boy in this day.
Oh,
This
but Bad Boy,
dude,
yeah,
yo,
Every
Puff
song on the
was like
radio.
Visa, bro. He was everywhere
Right.
you wanted to
everywhere.
be. Everywhere.
Biggie, Mace, Craig Mack.
Yo, didn't he have a
Black
gospel
Rob.
album? No, let me stop that. I'm joking, man. He ain't had no gospel album.
No, the Lord, like don't put me in
Don't
that.
put me in that.
Not on Sunday.
Don't put me in that. I don't know him. I was not there.
Lord, if you listening, help.
But it would be good. I would like to see it. I would
No,
like to see
that would, I mean, it would be a win definitely for the fans, bro. Cause
it. Easy.
anything from the 90 to like
Early 2000s.
2003, yeah, it is a win. It's a win. You know
Yo,
what would be
Myra,
dope
now.
too, man? Who during that time it was like Lloyd and Mario.
You talking about
The
Murder Inc?
features.
That was Murder Inc. Yeah, a bunch of features. Yeah,
Murder
yeah,
Inc
yeah.
had their run too.
You right.
If they wouldn't got indicted, it probably would have. Well, I take that
50
back.
Cent wouldn't have happened.
There we go. Because 50
But then it's like
destroyed the momentum.
so then it's like maybe I would put Diddy's camp up against Dr. Dre and his camp and catalog, and I think
That'll
that
be
becomes
fair.
something that is
Okay.
more like
Because they deep over there on the West Coast.
Very,
Like
very
Death Row was
deep.
very deep.
and Dre touched a lot of even East Coast stuff. Like he produced that Firm album. Like Dre
true.
touched he was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dre had a long reach on the production
Ooh.
side, definitely. But yeah, they had a deep camp over there with Pac, Snoop, the Dog Pound, Eastsiders, Shell.
Yeah. So you had something for the
you
R&B
know what I'm
cats
saying?
like me. You know what I mean?
Eminem, 50
Yo-Yo.
Cent, Game.
Oh yeah. It spans. It spans.
It does not stop.
I think that would be a better matchup. Real talk. Because like you said, I mean, other than my boo from Ghost Down DJs, I really can't think of nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
That's a banger though,
Oh.
low key.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
It's still hot. Put that
oh,
on
yeah,
right
it's-
now.
It's going down.
On
You
the bus
throw on my
every
boo.
morning on the way to school.
Come on, man.
It was
Put it on.
coming on.
You drop
I
that at
mean-
a house party, it's
Bro.
over.
That drum, but that snare, come on, man. I want that to be
You know,
my
we was
ringtone.
talking about that. I think it was like the greatest era of music, right? Because you think about how many songs from like that 90, to mid 2000s, so much of that music still gets played. Go to any professional sports game. Like you
Right.
go to any club, they're gonna play Poison. Go to like they
Yeah.
still playing
Yeah.
all the like the
Yeah.
hits.
So
Still
Tina
playing.
was listening to who got a new album? Is it Cardi B or Minaj? Which one of them?
Yeah, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Bro, so I'm in the bathroom, she bumping. I'm like,
I heard that imaginary players, didn't you?
bro, she took all the beats. I didn't hear not one original beat. And I'm like, yo, who is out here murdering? You know what I mean? So like you say, all the artists, they just using our stuff.
And I be telling the kids all the time, like, oh, they heard the Glorilla song, wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. I'm like, that's the Shine Boy. They was like, what you talking about?
Oh, she sampled that? I ain't even heard that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
listen to really no new stuff though.
And
I
the
got
You were
kids,
kids
listening
love-
to who?
I said I don't really listen to any new stuff. Like I
I
gotta
thought you
catch
said
it
you
on
didn't
the
listen to the
real.
Shine album. I was like, yo,
No,
T-Raw, how you
nah,
get
I
him out of here, bro?
Yeah, nah, I ain't listening to like Glorilla. Like I hear the
I
stuff
can't.
that
Yeah.
I hear the stuff that's on social media, but it's just like I ain't downloading the album. I did go to Cardi B's album, but then I listened to the first track and I was like, it just ain't my speed.
No, it's not.
I just can't get it.
Now,
now I
the
did.
ladies love it though. I'm telling you, they love it.
Oh yeah, the ladies loved it. When Corey dropped that Meg Thee Stallion track, I did have to go to YouTube and listen.
He said, YouTube.
I like it.
Visually,
Nah,
He
that.
said it.
What
and
beat
listen.
was that again?
Visual-
I'm thinking about it.
but the track though, I
Kissing
was
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Total. She's
The
featured.
track by
Sammy
itself.
Total.
Kissing You. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you got
She
me.
had me at
Yeah.
that. That was it.
Yeah.
You got me.
And she
But
said,
and that was
"Wow."
always a
I was like,
low-key-
huh?
Fight.
Like, cause usually you don't get good music from people that are in love. Like her and Clay,
They in
she
love.
produced that. She said, my man,
My man, my
baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I saw a meme said it was from House Party, or not House Party, from Class Act with Duncan Pender Hughes and old girl. I thought you would go play with my frog. They said that's Clay Thompson and old girl.
Hey, your frog ain't jumping in my direction.
Said that's Clay and old girl.
hey, her name was
that one.
Demeter, dog. Who named your kid
Demeter.
Demeter?
Hey,
He was
high
all right
school.
there.
High
Picking
school.
in Day-O grits.
Oh yeah. Something real
Listen
cold
here,
in the fridge.
Blade.
Lisa.
See, now I gotta go watch it.
Message.
All right, man. We're gonna be here all day, man. Let's wrap it up, man. What y'all got for the people before we exit, man? I'm gonna hand it off to the Pizza King. Pizza King, what we got, baby?
Man, do one thing. You don't got to do it all. You just got to do one thing and do it consistently. That's all we got.
I guess
Hand
I
it
go
off.
next. Man,
Hey. Go ahead, Jake.
man. Just like I said, just add something. Don't take away, man. Use yourself as a guinea pig to see what works. Listen to your body, and you will get the results.
Yeah. And I say, you can do it. Progress is slow. It took you this long to get to where you are. It's gonna take some time to undo what you've done. So just take it literally one day at a time. Find your favorite outfit, put it on, and then just keep trying it on until it fits. Don't use the scale.
Hey, and one more thing I want to add. If you living in somebody's house, pay your rent.
Pay your
bills.
rent.
Just pay your rent.
Cash
That's
Mo.
all.
Or no, Cash App, Venmo. Hey, somebody rent due today. That's all I know.
Hey man, just
Hey, it's the second today, so this is perfect timing. Pay your rent.
or just break it up. You know what I'm saying? Like $20
Yeah,
a day.
man.
Right? Remember how they used to hit you with them $2 a day shows for ASPCA? Yeah, $2 a day will keep you in the home. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
For
bring down
13
my
cents.
mortgage.
Y'all can raise.
Because if I stop paying mine, Trustmark coming to get it, and
now
I
we
need
both
somewhere to
out.
stay. Yeah,
Now we both out. Right? So let me help you.
help
Pay your
me
rent.
help you.
Hey,
Hey, Outcast said it. They said, pay your mother people bill. Right?
and don't be falling down the stairs shit either.
You
You conscious? Yeah,
Shit hard.
have a whole episode of just quotables.
man.
For sure.
Oh man.
I'm gonna hit you up with the shades because we about to peace out. You know what I'm saying?
Look
Hey,
at the
my
mic
word of
falling.
advice. Hey,
Did
I
you see
correct
it?
him. I correct him.
Look, the mic like, man, I'm done, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm holding him now.
The mic was like,
Hey, just be 1% better, baby. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Small things. Like I said, sip
Yes,
in the
sir.
water, whatever it is. 1%.
Yes, sir. Oh
But
man.
thank y'all for tuning in. It was great. You know what I'm saying? It's on everything. Yes, sir.
Get it.
Oh, you want me to say it?